probably at that time,
We Love Hip Hop.
probably to go see Marvin's family, probably to go see Marvin's people. Probably at that time, we went down there and checked his people down there and his wife and stuff and her family. And that's when I would just be on the street corner singing. And Shan was like, yo, I heard you could sing. I was like, Shan, what up? Blah, blah. You know, I love Shan.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't want to be a singer. It's not like I was like, wanted to be a singer or not. You know what I mean? Just like,
I know how to play that.
You know what I mean? We're drinking. What are we doing? We're fighting. We drinking. Well, you know?
I lick it boom boom down.
Yeah.
So I ran into Shan. Shan was there buying some weed.
We Love Hip Hop.
Shan was like, yo, Snow. I said, Shan, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yo, come to my house. I said, Shan, I'll do whatever. I don't even want to do music, but I'll hang out with you.
Yeah, and you already knew him from the Juice Crew and everything.
I know. Yeah, I know him from, you know what I mean? Left Me Lonely and stuff, right? So, and I always like Shan better than that. I lick it boom boom down. I done song with KRS-One and them. I love Shan's tone. I love his tone. But that, yeah, it's just lucky because me and Shan, that's my brother. But so I went to his house, but he was living rough. He was living tough, especially hip hop back then. They were getting $1,000 a show. They weren't making that much money. Like, you know, like I gotta, and I'm telling you stuff that he's already talked about. So I'm not telling you his business, but if he already talked about it and said that I could talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. You know what I mean?
No, salute to MC Shan.
Yeah. So he didn't have too much money, right? So at this time, I just got out of jail. I'm a booster. I'm street.
Snow, let's be friends.
You know what I mean? I don't want, I'm not like, oh, I can't do that. I want to just crack a career. What's up, Shan? Shan got no food? What? You got no? I'd go to the AP&P and I'd steal all the roasts. I'd steal steaks and fucking burritos for the dog. The dog's eating burritos. Everybody's like, holy fuck, who are you, Snow? You know what I mean? I come out of nowhere. I'm stealing all the food for him and I'm on bail. You know what I mean?
Back in Canada.
Back in Canada. So I'm risking my life. So that's why Shan, you ask Shan anytime, any minute, any second about me, he'll do whatever, like, because, you know what I mean? He knew, like, this guy was, you know what I mean? It wasn't, I was like on bail stealing, you know? But, and so we just did it and wrote the songs and Shan brought it out of me and that was it.
So you guys were making an album. What made you decide to start making an album? What's good, y'all? I want to take a quick break from this interview with the legend Snow.
Jeez, old school ads.
Give a salute. You get up,
go to the 7-Eleven.
Day 12, gang. We back at it, man. Day 12.
Chicken sandwiches. Hey, holy shit, I used to love these chicken sandwiches. Hey, I go in there and I steal all the chicken sandwiches, and the guy said, "You." I said, what? He goes, you steal all the chicken sandwiches. I said, what are you talking about? I got all of them in my arm. I got a stack. I got fucking 40 of these little chicken. They're so delicious. I got a stack. He goes, every time I fill up, every time you come in, all gone. Every time you leave, all gone.
Make sure to hit that like button.
I said, what the fuck you're talking about, man? I'm a stack. I said, I ain't coming back here no more. I don't even fucking eat meat. I leave, eh? So give me some of that mayonnaise.
Wow.
But, and then we just did the album, and then, you know, I went to, because I remember I never did a harmony. I never been in the
story time
studio. So if anybody says, "Oh, we were working," nobody got no songs in before, or if you were working with nobody, that's the only time I was in the studio with Shan.
That was your first
time.
Wow.
And, yeah, Shan, do a harmony. I'm like, harmony? What the hell's a harmony, Shan? All right, okay, this. You know. Did it, but I never saw the album mixed. I never heard the album mixed. Because them times there was on the reel, so they had to cut it up and do it and do all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So, boom, the record's done. I'm gonna go do a video now for Informer, Silver Cup Studio in Queens. I've never been on TV before. Now I'm doing a video. I don't know if I can get makeup done. Action, right? I saw the record coming. I said, listen, I got to go home. I got charges, but they'll probably only give me, a little bit of time. I'm not looking at too much.
Yeah.
I said, all right. So I get back to Toronto. Shane Judge, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, boom, here. Gives me another year. That's when I go back in for a year. That's like nice, right?
It's like,
yeah, nicely. Right. But I remember I'm in jail. Me, my father, my brother, my Uncle Patty, my Uncle Terry. Like everybody in the East Detention.
You guys are all in jail together at that time?
In the same cell, brother.
That's
when my mother
wild.
would come and she would call everybody.
Been there, done that. Actually was away in the Don jail with a brother and brother combination. And then when I went to the pen, there in minimum security, okay, it wasn't like the maximum security place, but in the minimum security place, there was a father and his son. Okay, the father was there from time, then his son came in after, a little crazy YN. Sad.
We'd have the whole visited thing. Who are you here to visit? Everyone. There was my dad, my brother, my Uncle Patty, my Uncle Terry, my Uncle Patty. See, my Uncle Patty we terrorized regions. Terrorized.
The interview playlist is stacked.
Terrorized region. Everybody knows Patty.
Yeah.
Patty. And so Patty, rest his soul, he passed Patty. But yeah, he was in jail. They're all in jail and all in the same cell.
Yeah, because there was, and not to interrupt you, there was
three of them at a time.
Yeah, because I have a question where it was like your dad and your brother. So it was your dad, your brother, and Uncle
Terry and Uncle Patty.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Patty.
All of us, yeah. When my Uncle Patty came, because my mother told me, and I'm 18 years old, I'm on the 210 murder, so I'm on the pen range with some serious people.
Some serious Irishman names too right there. Uncle Patty.
And I said, yeah. My Uncle Patty. He said, Patty, oh, Patty. Everybody knows Patty. You know, everybody knows Patty. I said, yeah, the police beat him for 9 hours. He's downstairs. He's in the hospital. Right? So he's in the hospital in the East downstairs for a couple months. I tell him, yeah, he's down. I tell this one guy, right, who's running the range, Zuby, this big, you know. I said, yeah, Patty, he's down here. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, he's in the hospital. The police beat him. Oh,
I lick it, boom, boom, down.
Mind you, Patty don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Patty's done 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 12. So he don't know me as an adult. He comes to the house in the Cadillacs back in Allenbury, but he don't, you know what I mean? So now, boom, he comes on the range, and I see him in the East, right? He comes by the gate. Patty.
Okay, let's get to the Informer shit. Informer, you know that is not in the boom, boom, boom. I don't know.
Your video for Informer dropped.
Yeah, that one, that time. Yeah.
Day 12.
Can you tell us about that experience? Like,
see, Snow, you got to
make sure to hit that like button. We are getting started. Okay, 8 p.m. primetime TV time. Smash that like, hit that hype. Okay, we are giving a marathon of streaming over here. All right, day 12 of 30. Let's go.
Phone call. I said, phone call where? So the bubble. I go to the bubble. I said, yeah, what's up, boss? Yes, yeah, we love hip hop. Oh shit, Charlie's out. Yeah, fine. I wonder how he's doing. Phone. What's going on? Collect call. Yeah. He says, no, I saw your video. I said, my video's not out yet.
We love hip hop.
Especially because they're not really telling me about Canada. Because I was signed to America and they're dealing with America and they're dealing with, you know what I mean? So
right after we play this clip, before we get into the introduction, I'll tell you the story of why Snow don't fuck with me no more. All right.
And yeah, that's some crazy stories. But so what we talking about?
Informer, the video dropping while
so,
you're still inside. Like you're in the East Detention. And you're
no, I'm not in the East.
The
East, when I'm with my father and my uncle and all them, that's for the 2 attempt murders. I beat the 2 attempt murders. I get out.
Right.
I get charged with the other one, the crowbar one now. So now I go and I get a little time and they give me a little sentence over there and they say, grow some oranges and some plants over there at Maplehurst.
Okay, the Hearst. Yeah.
Right. So I go to the Hearst, right? I'm with Dwayne Gross and with some Allenbury people too. So I'm with some Allenbury. So then I did the video, but I never saw the video edited, like I was telling you. So I never saw the video edited and I never heard my album mixed. So while I'm out, I had this little radio and 88.1 would play my lonely Monday morning. And I'd put it up against that pole and I'd be like, yo, people, yo.
Big tune, lonely Monday morning.
So then I phoned him and I'm like, what's up, brother? He's like, yo, I saw your video. I'm like, I don't think it's out yet. He says, it's out. I saw it on Rap City. He goes, and it comes on again. Saturday, it comes on in the morning.
Oh, and also Big Salute to Toronto Collective. This is where this was filmed. This is a great location over here.
And then it comes on at nighttime again. You know what I mean? It repeats at nighttime.
Yeah.
So at nighttime, we'd watch the movie. We'd watch our late movie. And then after the movie, we put on Rap City and we watch Rap City.
Mm-hmm.
That was our thing every week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And not everybody would go to bed. All the bikers, whoever was not into that stuff would go to bed.
Yeah.
And we'd hang out and we'd, do what we got to do. So I hear it's on and it's coming on again tonight. So I'm like, oh shit. So I tell a couple people. So then I say, oh shit, oh yeah. So I go down there, and now when we go to dinner, we go to the cafeteria where everybody is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I go down there and big up my Rexdale family, Trey, Deuce, and Easy and them, right? Some real his family right here. It's his family too. So it's real guy, right? So they say Darren. They know me as Darren. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They know me. They know. You know what I mean? They know me.
Share this out.
I heard your video coming on. I said, I'm not sure. Maybe. I said, holy shit. I hope. I hope.
We love hip hop.
That night, now everybody's staying up late. Bikers, everybody. I'm watching this fucking video. Let's see what you got going on here. How fuck you sound like? I'm like, oh shit. Me and Dwayne, we're pacing back and forth. I'm pacing. He's just. I hear, I come out. Now there's the up there on the wall, and I'm up, and I'm in jail, and I'm in the TV, and everybody's there. And, yeah, all the bikers, everybody, and you know what I mean? And so that's where it hit. And then, boom, they gave me a weekend pass. I went and did my Electric Circus.
Nice.
I did my Rap City. They were like, he's on a...
Man said Electric Circus. Holy, you got to be 45 and up to know about Electric Circus.
A weekend pass, They gave me a weekend pass, went back to jail, then did another little time, a month or something, and then limousine picked me up, And it was funny because his limousine picked me, but I ain't going to tell you. They know who it is, and I'm sorry for it. We're cameras on that camera. I'm sorry. But I grew up with criminals, gangsters, and all that, boosters, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
so boom, I'm not Snow before I went to jail. Now I'm Snow coming out. Now I get this guy. They got the clothing line, right? And he said, "Snow, I want you to come to my store, rah rah rah." And, and I'm like, okay, we'll go. He said, "Want to give me some clothes?" Nobody ever gave me nothing before. I'm not Snow. I go in the back. My boys steal everything. They take his whole store.
Damn, bro.
Take the whole store. I come in the limo, the whole limo's packed. I'm like, what the fuck you guys doing? You can't be doing.
Back when people used to be riding around on limousines instead of sprinters. I told you guys before we get into our intro, and welcome back. It is day 12 of 30. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread, okay, aka Mr. Multiple AKAs, aka the oldest live streamer in Toronto. Snow don't fuck with me no more. Okay, salute to Snow. I have no issues with him. However, after this interview was done, I got an email from a gentleman by the name of Marvin Prince, aka DJ Marvin Prince. R.I.P. to Marvin Prince and condolences to his family. And he hit me up and he was like, I want to give my side of the story to this whole Informa and how Snow got on and blah, 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 blah. And the thing is, I did ask Snow about Marvin Prince in the interview, and he went on a tirade. He even went on a tirade in a past Vlad TV interview, which prompted me to ask about Marvin Prince because I watched the Vlad TV interview, and he went crazy in the Vlad TV interview, probably for about 10 minutes straight. I think he might have had to cut it into 2 segments how long he was talking about Marvin Prince. So I went and did an interview with Marvin Prince. What I'll show you guys is when I asked him about Marvin, and I'm not trying to bring up old shit, but shit. Day 12, got time. Let me see. Marvin Prince. Getting sued by Marvin Prince is what I have here in the timestamp. All right. So I'll play this and then we'll proceed from there.
Right. Through this whole thing with this music and everything, there's all the money that comes in, but then there's always sometimes with the business problems. Right? Marvin Prince sued you. This episode is also sponsored by
perfect time for an ad break, for real, right? I knew I was gonna put an ad in there.
Publishing and writing for Informer and other songs. Joe Pink. Yeah. For publishing and writing for Informer and other songs.
Yeah.
What was the story behind that? And what happened with that? Like, he's claiming that he gave you the style, but we've just had a whole conversation here,
brother,
where we here's where you got your
I'm
style
the one who
from.
got him into hip hop, reggae.
Yeah.
He was in his house,
Brother.
brought up with his mother and father.
Mhm.
Most hip hop people are brought up with just their mother in housing.
What? Most hip hop people. No, let him finish.
So he was brought up hip hop, boom, 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 scratching. Father.
Mhm. Yeah.
He was in his house, brought up with his mother and father.
Mhm.
Most hip hop people are brought up with just their mother in housing. So he.
Wait a minute. Is that true, gang? Most hip hop people. Let me say it again, Snow.
A reggae.
Yeah.
Hip-hop people are brought up with just. He was in his house, brought up with his mother and father.
Mhm.
Most hip-hop people are brought up with just their mother in housing.
Right? Most hip hop people are brought up with just their mother in housing. That's racist. You might not realize that. I don't even think he's trying to be racist. That's a little racist, okay? Like, mind you, I did grow up with just my mom. Okay, so yes, you got that right. But I didn't grow up in housing. I know there's a few of y'all that in here that grew up with just your mom Dukes. Okay, shit didn't work out between y'all, or shit, it wasn't that kind of relationship. But I feel like there's a lot of y'all who grew up with your father in the household too, no? And you're not into rock and roll, are you? You're watching We Love Hip Hop. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be a nitpicky Ricky, but that just sounds like a sweeping generalization, brother. Just sweeping. Whoosh.
So he was brought up hip hop, boom, 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 scratching. He said, just put it, I'm going to say one thing. You can look it up. If he said he taught me, right? When I first met him, where did I meet him? I met him at a fight. I met him at a party. I was outside fighting, beating people up and singing. Oh, Lord of mercy. He said, are you Jamaican? I said, no. Is your mother Jamaican? I said, no.
That's hilarious to me. The band's at the fight, and he's at the fight just like chanting. Lickety boom boom damn. Like that's what you were doing at the fight.
We have an interview. I was outside fighting, beating people up and singing. Oh, Lord of mercy. He said, are you Jamaican? I said, no. Is your mother Jamaican? I said, no. Brother, we have an interview of him saying this out of his mouth, saying, then I said, is your mother Jamaican? Is your If I tricked him if he thought I was Jamaican, how do you have to teach me
how to spit reggae?
To be spit reggae if I already know and I'm fooling you and you're Jamaican?
Yeah.
How do you understand what I mean? And where's the songs that we've done before Informer and all them? If I was with you at your house and doing the stuff at the house, where's one beat or one song we've done? Where's the song he's ever wrote since?
Yeah.
I've done anything for you. I've done Everybody Wants to Be Like You. I've done all these songs. Not one song he's ever done again. He had the #1 songs in the whole world. But he makes me mad.
That is a good point still.
This one makes me mad about him. Because
and another
he don't
thing.
know how to write nothing. He don't know how to do nothing. Even fucking Clark Kent said, what are you doing scratching? And first of all, how am I going to rip him off or even do anything when I don't even know the business?
Yeah, you pretty much learned the business
nothing.
from Shaq.
I didn't know nothing. I didn't know no business. I knew the music, singing. I didn't know a harmony. So how did I know points and how did I know all this stuff and go to jail for a year?
Yeah.
And doesn't he have time for a whole year to figure out and say, Darren, what happened with the points or what? He got all his publishing on Runway. Runway is the only song he came with the 45 and said, yo, this is the song Darren loves. And they still got it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So then If I did him wrong,
that time,
he wouldn't have done business with me ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm gonna bring you guys full circle. I posted an interview picture. I did link up with Marvin Prince. I did. Okay, I have an interview that I'm gonna show you guys in just a moment. But before I even posted the interview, I post the picture, right? Before I even start editing, I post a picture. Hey, I just did this interview on the way. And immediately I got a DM. And basically, I'm not going to give you all the context of the DM, but it was to the degree of, you're done. Okay? Imagine those were the words. You're done. All right? Or it's over. And I was like, what did I do? And I got no explanation. After that, the relationship was done. And I was like, well, God damn, Friday, how you build the bridge and burn it? Like, fam, when I met Snow for the first time, he came to this studio over here. Okay? The one where I record at now. And he wasn't even expected to come there. He was there with a gentleman named by the name of Francesco, who's an actor and a rapper. And he brought Snow with him. And I was like, holy shit. Snow was in my studio. Like, I was like baffled, fam. Like, I'm meeting a living legend. You know what I'm saying? I lick it, boom, boom, down. I was like, holy shit, the guy's right here. Took a picture with him. Oh, we didn't even have an interview like lined up yet. I was just like, yo, I'm just so happy to take a pic with you. You're a GOAT. So I've never had any bad intentions towards Snow. But when he saw that picture, yo, that relationship, all of that goodwill, the interview, everything, down the drain. Okay? You're done. You're done, boy. You're done. Well, he didn't say boy, but you're done.
Mm-hmm. You know, when hip hop and reggae were starting to make that marriage, right? Mm-hmm. You can say this is around the time when you met Snow.
Yes.
Shout out to our sponsors, Astro.
Holy, Friday with the ads. Gotta do it, gang. Gotta pay the bills.
And the first song you produced for him was a song called Runway.
Right.
So prior to that, tell me about the first meeting with Snow.
Well, I met Snow off of Oak Street, off of Harwood in Ajax. Mm-hmm. Right.
Outside of a nightclub.
No, it wasn't a nightclub. It was a house party. Okay. I was going there to play.
R.I.P. Marvin Prince.
Now, my best friend, Tommy, got in a fight. Right. So I'm on the way walking, and then all of a sudden I see this black Bruce Lee kick up people. And then when I realized it was Tommy. Well, it was Tommy and my friend Christian that was fighting these people. Mm-hmm. Then police break it up as we got there. And then Snow was there. But I did not know him there. I didn't see him fighting that time. Right. So
and see, we just played the clip where Snow was like he was at a fight. He was singing and beating people up. Just knocking people out like he was doing his thing.
Tommy introduced me to him. I said, Prince, this is Darren, right? So while we're talking, Darren started cuss some badwood in Jamaican, right? And I'm looking at her and I say, this is kind of weird, seeing a white guy, right? Then all of a sudden, him starts singing. Mm-hmm. So I said, hold on, are you Jamaican? He says, no. I say, your mom and dad Jamaican? He said, no. Right. And then he starts singing another song. And then I told him, I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
So you sing reggae and all that. Right. So I told him, come to my house tomorrow. You and Tommy come over. Mm-hmm. Right. That night I didn't sleep because I know I had hit the jackpot on something.
Yeah.
It was a gem. And that's how I came up with the name Snow. Right. It stands for Superb, Notorious, Outrageous White Boy. Mm-hmm. So the next
Superb, Notorious, Outrageous White Boy is crazy. Did you guys know that? One in the chat if you knew that, or two in the chat if you're like, this is the first time you're hearing this right now. Super Notorious, Outrageous White Boy. That's a wild acronym right there.
day he came over, right? Stand for Superb, Notorious, Outrageous White Boy. So the next
Superb, Notorious, Outrageous White Boy. I lick your boom boom down. Yo, listen, I'm one to talk, okay? My name used to be IBM, Intelligent Black Man. All right. So we all had our days. We all did the acronyms back then.
next day he came over. He was shocked because I was playing videotapes of reggae artists he liked, but he's never seen them before.
Right.
But I had them on video. And then I had like clashes with Barry G against Wadat against Black Star and all that kind of stuff.
And this is all from the tapes that you were getting from New York and stuff like that.
No, this was a tape I got from my uncle Billy in Jamaica.
Okay.
He sent it up with my mom when she went down in 88.
Yeah.
Right. So I was playing it for him, and then every day he'd come over and practice. So I'd be telling him, no, don't say it like that. Give it more attitude. Don't say warm. Say warm.
Warm.
You understand? Like fine tune him, right? Because he's saying that I teach him reggae. No, I met him.
It's like patois in school. You know what I'm saying? Don't say warm. Say warm. Don't say wagwan. Say wagwan. All right? A little bit more oomph on it. All right? Bumbacleat. No, bumbaclot. All right? We're going to go to our advanced classes to blood cleat and blood clot a couple months from now. Take your time. All right? That's what it sounds like to me. Like the man was at a patois boot camp or something.
Singing reggae.
Yeah.
Right? Because you understand? Like fine tune him. Right? Because he's saying that I teach him reggae. No, I met him singing reggae.
Right.
It's just that when you're around me now, you're gonna have a different attitude.
Right.
Like if you're on the turntables and I'm teaching you, and I'm gonna teach you to take off your clothes and put it back on.
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm gonna offer a little bit of pushback.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
Because through the interview that we did, he said that he got his name, I guess, from his own hood.
Right? But you said an interview where they asked him where he get his name, and he said Prince gave me the name.
Yes,
that's on the Adrian Clarkson show.
Yes, and I did watch the documentary piece that you sent me, and there was different footage from like old Much Music footage with Christopher Williams and stuff like that.
Yeah, Michael Williams.
Like I was like, wow.
Right.
Did I get a putt?
Yeah.
So right now he's trying to eliminate me out of the whole picture, saying that he did it, not no Jamaican do it. He did it.
Wow.
But you remember that's what the Europeans did when they went to Africa and chop off the nose and stuff off the images, right?
Yeah. So
not the Europeans.
Now, you guys had already recorded a few songs. Besides Runway, you had recorded a multitude of songs, including the beginning to Informa.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
those were demos.
Right.
Those were demos that was recorded from my house. And then when he went to jail and he came out to jail, 3 days later, which was February the 20th, he came out to jail. February the 23rd, I took him to Calibi Studio. That was 1990.
Right. Now, there was a time now you go to New York City and okay, actually, I want to make sure I get these timelines correct.
Sure.
Taking my time.
Okay. You guys record a demo of Informa, and on that demo, what's on it? Is the Snow's first verse, and then is the last verse from Lil Red on there also?
Yes, okay. Okay, how the Informer came about?
Please.
We did it on the Stalag rhythm, right? We put the chorus on the first verse. Then the second song, we did it on the Peeny Peeny rhythm.
Okay.
Right? It's a song called They Call Me Snow. On the third verse of that song, it's on the second verse of Informer. Right? Then the last verse of Informer now, which is Little Red's verse, Come With a Nice Young Lady and all that.
Yeah.
Come with a nice young lady. You know that verse.
We did that at Goldfinger Studio. I brought him to Goldfinger Studio in New York, and Goldfinger was testing him. And then Snow said to me, what should I do? And I said, do come with a nice young lady. And he did it, and I recorded it. Right? And when we met Shen, we had only the 2 verses. Right? So he said he wanted to use the last verse.
Right.
So he used the last verse, but we needed a 3rd verse. So me and him write the 3rd verse because I was listening to part Lectra at a dance hall. Right? It was Lectra with Major Mackerel. And I think the white boy Dominique was on that video.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's the meeting of Shan here at this point now that you have Informa and a bunch of other tracks recorded. Okay. And I'm
he's telling a totally different story.
Well, I'm re-emphasizing a bunch of other tracks because from the story that I received from the interview,
watch this.
January 1992. I was at school doing my exams. I was at Seneca doing my exam because as soon as I finished my exam, I came down.
Right.
Because he was already down there recording. So it looked like they went and did some talking with him behind. And then some money was passed because he got a huge advancement from them.
How much?
$20,000.
So all this happens. And then this is the song, then the song takes off.
Right. And so the first time I asked about the contract, the manager was like, Prince, he's in jail. What can we do?
Right.
Then as soon as he came out, we started traveling within a week. Right. And I still asked about the contract and they were like, oh, when the tour slows down. Because we were going all over the world. Right. It's when everything stopped now. When he got banned, and we were in Jamaica, and we did Reggae Sunsplash. And I seen him with all this American money, and I said, where you get this money from?
Yeah.
And he said, oh, the manager for the show. I said, so where's my money?
Right.
And then when I talked to the manager, they say, you have to talk to the accountant, I talked to the accountant, them send me to another person, and I realized I get running around.
You get nothing.
Right.
And you're saying that you're touring all these different countries, and they're not paying you per city?
No, what they would do is we were going to like the fanciest restaurants, the fanciest hotels. So you really don't need any money because I say, listen, I want that shirt. They go and buy it.
Right.
I want this shoes. They went and buy it. Right. So there wasn't really anything that we'd need. It's just when the tour stopped. And then what got fishy was when I asked Snow about the contract again, when he's in my driveway, he got the managers to call, and then he came a few days later back to my house, and he presented me with a contract. But the contract was only for Runway. Right? I said, what about the other songs? He said, oh,
what about Informa?
They said it's coming. It's on
the way. It's soon forward.
When my father read the contract, my father said, you're going to need a lawyer on it. So I got in touch with Clive Davis's daughter.
Okay.
All right. And she said, Prince, I need you in my office ASAP because I had faxed it to her. And she said, you see how it sounds all nice and all that? At the end of it, you get $1.
Wow.
If you sign it.
So you obviously never signed it?
No, I never signed it. That's what also helped save me in court.
Right.
This guy got what he was looking at $1 at the end of the freaking contract. Wow. You right, Ace? A licky boom boom down.
God, they were trying to say that they don't know me. Snow was even saying the same thing.
That they didn't know you?
Yeah, they didn't know me. Wow. They did not know who I was.
But you're in the music videos.
I know.
Wow.
And I'm on every interview for the first album.
They did him dirty.
God, they were all fascinated. How did this black guy find this white guy that sings reggae?
So, how long did the tour go on for, like the world tour?
It went on for a year. Over a year. Not over for over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah.
And you're around what age at this time?
I was 21.
Wow, you're
21,
super
21.
young.
Yeah.
So you guys come off tour.
Wait for it.
And the first thing that starts making you really realize besides being on tour this whole time and not, the contract and everything like that, realizing that, there might be a one-sided deal is when you see Snow pull up in a Pathfinder.
Right.
Pathfinder.
Right. I was walking with my son.
Y'all remember the Pathfinders from back in the days? If you had the Pathfinder back in the days, you were a geyser. All black Pathfinder. Ooh, speakers bumping. You might have like a big speaker in the trunk. No trunk space, just speaker. Geyser level. Or before aura farming was even a thing. The Pathfinder, oh Lord.
I borrowed $50 from my father.
Wow.
And I was taking him to Payless.
You borrowed
my
what?
son, I borrowed $50 from my father.
Oh,
wow.
And I was taking him to Payless. So walking over to Payless, and I had my son on my shoulder, and Snow pull up in a Pathfinder.
The man has to borrow $50 from his father and walk, not drive. Man's driving the freaking Pathfinder, bumping his own tune probably. It's like, oh, life is good. This nigga has to put his kid on his shoulders and walk to Payless to get kicks with the $50 that his Pop Dukes gave him, coming off of a world tour. Wow.
And I said, where you get this from? He's like, oh, he got his money and all this. I said, so where's my money? Oh,
Where's
it's coming.
Yeah.
Soon forward.
Right? It was always, it's coming. It's coming. All right. So, and then I just dropped the lawsuit on him.
And this is a lawsuit that you decided to.
Yeah. That's why, to bring us full circle, Snow does not like me. Okay. Sorry, I got to do my job, man. We need both sides of the story. I ain't just going to do one side of the story and be like, oh, we're good with that. You're a legend. Whatever you say is law. You know what I'm saying? I got to get both sides of the story, gang. But let's start this shit up, man. I got a list of topics to get to. Let me move my camera over a little bit. Center myself. Oh, my bad. What's going on, gang? What y'all saying? Welcome back. We are on day 12 of 30. All right. We got a lot of topics to get into today. Not a lot. Let me not lie. Okay, we got a few topics to get into. All right. So starting with the list of topics that we have, I want to get into this whole 50 Cent betrayal. All right. I think right now 50 Cent might be on the lines of betrayal against the boy, but we'll get into it. All right. Right now, also, the Akademiks versus Charlamagne beef has been heating up. We're going to definitely get into that as well. Lena The Plug responds even more to all the allegations. She gives us a little bit more details. I'm going to pull up the TMZ article and go into that. Also, one of my favorite journalists networks out there has been banned from one of my favorite restaurants, Timmy's. Okay, we're gonna get into that and why they got banned from Timmy's. And last but not least, we have a tourist crime ring. Okay, tourists are coming into Canada, starting up crime rings, stealing all our shit, frauding all of our citizens. Okay, and these are not like refugees or something. Like, these are tourists. People coming here for vacation and then robbing us blind. All right, so we definitely got to get into that. If you got any topics, let me know. Spam the chat. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. I will use some of these topics on the podcast today, or some on this live today, and use some of these topics for the podcast tomorrow, so you can help us build episode 691 of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Big salute to everybody who's popping up into the chat. All right, I seen everybody from earlier. Man, like Old John Crow 416 Trackstar Music was in the chat from Time G. Salute to you. Dark Dreams and Nightmares. What's going on to Jules? What do you say? Jules Taraka. I ain't even gonna pronounce this, but salute to you, fam. Okay. Big salute to Jay Weston. Big salute to Lamar Lashley. Big salute to Caro. Big salute to QJ. We got a lot of people. Black Pudding in the building. We got a lot of people over here, man. Saturday night, like I said, Ace in the building also. Okay. We are out here. We are out here. Big salute to anybody who's in the crib right now looking for some Saturday night entertainment. I got y'all back. All right. Also, keep me posted on any news stories that might be popping up in real time. This is part of the reason why we are live, so that we can pick up anything while it's dropping. All right. So a big salute to anybody who's popping into the chat right now. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure if you're watching from your phone, simple things. As soon as you hit that like button, you're going to see a hype pop up. You can smash the hype. It don't cost you shit. All right. So support the podcast over here. Support the network. Let's get it popping. Big salute to B3 on the beats. Let me turn this down right here. Big salute to B3. Big salute to B3. What's going on, gang? Do me a favor. Please do me a favor and subscribe. I don't know if you guys have been noticing. There has been less clips over here on this channel. I think I only put out 2 long form sort of clips on the channel today, but every other short form clip that you might be looking for is available over here at the We Love Hip Hop Clips channel. Okay, go tap in for any of the short form content. We've been going crazy with the long form content over here on this channel, the We Love Hip Hop Network channel. We're going live every day, so I'm not going to put all of the clips of the live, plus the live streams, plus the episodes that drop twice a week. It's a lot of content. So everything over on the Clips channel. If you guys are looking to see any short form content, you don't feel like watching a full 4-hour live, you're like, you know what, Friday, you talk too fucking much, bro. Just go watch the clips. All right, I got your back. Okay, big salute to everybody popping up in the chat over here. I think we can get into it. I want to start off with this whole 50 Cent thing. I feel like 50 Cent low-key has betrayed our guy Drake. Hold on.
Drake?
Yes, he betrayed Drake by getting into this whole Sauce Walker versus Drake with Adam 22 debacle, right? For the people who are out of the loop, Sauce Walker crashed out on his baby moms. He made, there was a voicemail that leaked of him saying that he's going to shoot up Drake's car and all type of shit. And then it came full circle with him being up on Adam 22's podcast, on a No Jumper podcast, the baby mother, spilling the beans and then making Sauce Walker look like the tenderest nigga in the world, okay? Now, during that whole time, he had dropped a song called Baby Mama Drama. At that point, I thought he was up. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, holy shit, he got these niggas on the ropes. That song is low-key okay. I won't say hard, low-key okay. And then when Shorty went and did the interview with No Jumper, I was like, oh, fuck that song. It's a rap. But apparently, it's not. 50 likes it. He likes it. Let's go to the page. I want to see a better view of this. 50, wagwan.
Red drop top all summer. Shoot damn that with a condom.
Love it.
Just another mama.
Yo, big salute to Gamdon also. He's over there. You didn't tag Gamdon in the caption, my brother? Monaco vibes, okay? They're in Monaco for F1, all right? Big salute to Gamdon. They invited everybody over there, not me, but everybody over there to do some kind of get-together. So this is why 50's out there.
Yeah.
The man's using the song in his social media post. How is this fake news, Carol? He's playing the song like as if this is like the next coming of Christ. Look who's in the comments. Remix. Sauce likes it. He approves. Y'all want to hear remix?
Red drop top all summer. Shoot damn that with a condom. Just another mama
Is this the cosign that Sauce Walker been looking for? Let me see what he's saying. Let's see what he's saying. I'm sure he's stoked about that.
Just a little baby mama drama. Yeah, just a little baby mama. Hey, new motherfucking pack just dropped. Baby mama.
Oh my God. He got the baby mama drama pack. Nigga.
Drama. And I got new shirts and new merch on the way. Bitch won't let me see my son.
Oh my God. See how he flipped that? Nice one there, brother. Because, you know, she went up on the podcast. She's like, he's a deadbeat when it comes to, you know, between Drake and Walker. Drake is up here and Walker is like down here. Like, she went crazy. Like, make this any kind of smut you could put on a man's name. She just put it there, like, just like face mushed him virtually. You know what I'm saying? But he flipped the script. Oh, she won't let me see my kid. What about Splash?
Brought to you by Sauce Walker and Payday, man. We got the Baby Mama Drama merch on the way. We got the new Baby Mama Drama smoke. We got the Baby Mama Drama dance challenge going on right now, man.
Is that the dance? Hold on. I wish I could freaking rewind these shits, man.
8582 West Hammer Road. 8582 West Hammer Road. I made sure, that's why it took me a couple of days. I said I want to put the best smoke inside of Baby Mama Drama.
Mm-hmm.
I found the best Toad cross mix that I could find, the best Blueski, Uski.
Okay, you're not paying for advertising. Let me pull up Shig and see what Shig is saying about this. Big salute to Shig Smooths. Let's see what he got to say about this.
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks. I find him. You know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey man, looks like Sauce Walker just might got a hit song right now, you guys. After going through issues with his baby mama the last couple of days, and these issues with his baby mama all started with Drake. His baby moms put up a phone call recording where Sauce Walker threatened to smoke Drake. Once that phone call went viral, Sauce Walker has been going off on his baby moms and Drake the last couple of days. According to Sauce Walker, he knew his baby moms was messing with Drake for 5+ years now. But because Drake sends her money and also gives her cars.
Everybody went on my motherfucking response, huh? Yeah, man, this how much dough I got out the hole from OVO. Just in case you want to know, yeah, it's the kid that did, not the kid that didn't. The reason why the Sauce word was written. Brand new motherfucker, make it rank, make it popular. Hey, man, the man just dropped a whole new album, and every song was about me, baby. Had the whole going DC, baby.
Listen, I put up a poll asking, did 50 Cent betray Drake? All right? Before you guys get all quick with the replies, and listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Take it in first, all right? A lot has happened between these two guys. It's not just music. There's been a lot more than these guys trading a few subliminals or Sauce Walker like really going crazy, trying to diss Drake, you know, niggas smashing the baby mom and all that. It's more than that.
Yeah, man, I'm the nigga that he talking about on the song that was putting the bone on the bitch in the home that he was paying for. You heard what he said? Tricking on all the bills. It's how I sauce and spill. When I found out that you was fucking a nigga in the house I paid for, it broke my heart. That was me from the start. It's the kid that did, man. I got plenty of hoes. And, hey, man, this ain't nothing new. This is what I really do, though. I ain't never took a loss on the internet yet. Lose. Hey, man, I got a brand new jam for all the baby daddies and all the real strong men all around America, man. We $300,000 on a new Maybach drop top. I'm 6 Maybach deep. What? This just a little baby mama drama. We ain't never sweat no oil with my thing too. And don't forget this. Hey.
Is this a hit? Are you gonna play the whole shit, nigga?
Business. Bitch, what kind of motherfucking pussyfoot feet kicking you over there doing to make this nigga Adam think he know what the fuck going on between me, you, and this bankroll? Play my shit.
Now, Sauce eventually said enough is enough and did what any rapper does when they're going through a tough situation. They go to the booth and go rap and make a record about it. A couple days ago, Sauce Walker dropped a record called Baby Mama Drama. Go figure. And on the record, surprise, surprise, he's dissing his baby moms and took a little shot at Drake as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, with Father's Day coming up next week, this record is guaranteed to go platinum in a lot of households. The one household that we know is going to be spinning this record is 50 Cent's residence. 50 has also been going through his own baby mama issues lately after his baby mom's tape with Diddy and also the escort got leaked.
See the first tape, man. There's a lot of tapes out there.
Oh my God.
There's none of that. That ain't got nothing to do with none of the parts. What you're looking at that right now is separate. They feel like it's special because it's my son's mom in the actual tape. But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years. She could be out back with a dog for all I care.
That's rough, 50. She could be out back with a dog. She had your child, brother. Y'all believe 50? I know it sounds cool to be like, yo, 50 stone cold. He ain't worried about nothing. I don't worry about nothing. I ain't worrying about nothing. But you don't think he's a little hurt? I don't know. I didn't really watch the tape. I'm not really that deep into doing this for research purposes. I don't need to see Diddy rocking around with a little meat. But like, pause. But that's your baby mama, bro. Niggas is peeing on her, doing all kind of wild shit. You're like, I don't care if it's a dog. Listen, 50, I fuck with you. Like, you're the GOAT. But I don't believe you, brother. I don't believe you. I know you might not be like bubble gut, stomach hurting. A little bit of bubble guts, just a slight bit. But, you know, you were a little bit concerned. I won't even use the word hurt. Concerned. You're like, you know what? Did he? Even if it was another nigga pissing on her, you'd probably be like, damn, bitch, like you have my kid. But on top of it, it's Diddy. You know you punched the wall, bro. Don't lie, fam. A wall was punched.
To be honest with you, you know, and she's the only person that we didn't get into the documentary that I wish we did, because it would be the person that's there that wasn't a victim.
That wasn't a victim.
No. See, when you think of women, we go women empowerment and for women, but let's not forget that there's some right. No, let's just realize that's there. That this exists. So there's people that are there and they're looking for these things. Like they look for that. So she's just getting what she actually would. If you met at the present moment, check out the OnlyFans, man.
Yo, he's just going crazy, just violating the fuck out of her.
It's up 85%.
Wow. Let's talk about
currently works, so she's achieving what she's after. Trust me.
I just want to say about Kathy.
So, of course, this Sauce Walker record, Baby Mama drama, definitely resonates with him. So much so that 50 co-signed the record. He cannot get enough of it. Now, today, 50 posted this video of him on his private jet listening to the record. And despite the record being out for maybe 2 days, the man knows the record damn near word for word. 50 also used this record for the entire video he just put out.
Look how happy he looks. He looks like he's enjoying this song. He might get on the remix. What are the chances of 50 getting on the remix? 1 in the chat if 50's getting on the remix. 2 in the chat if he's just like, yo, I just like the song, fam. But like the way the smile, I know 50's always smiling, but like he got like you can see like the back teeth. All right. We might could see a remix. Hey, hi, 50. No, it's real.
Just a little baby mama.
Oh, the man paused it, brought it back in. Oh, he loves this song.
And now Sauce Walka wants him on the remix. Sauce Walka reposted the video to his page. He said, "Song of the summer, real players anthem. Fathers, we gotta take the rap game back. Wicked bitter women lie every day. We need 50 Cent on the G mix." And now this is exactly where the drama begins, you guys. Some people could not believe the 50 Cent and Sauce Walka connection due to the fact that 50 Cent is cool with Drake. The guy.
This is what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Who drew a line in the sand telling everybody that rocks with him, if you listen to any records dissing me, if you go to a concert where I'm being dissed, if you chill with anybody that's dissed me, you are officially my op. I don't want any DJ.
Facts. Do you guys remember what happened with The Game? The Game started making cool with Fat Joe and Jadakiss. He's like, yo, and I think he was even kind of beefing with Nas at the time. He was like, yo, those are some of my favorite rappers. Why can't I be cool with them? 50 was like, nah, I'm beefing with them. You can't be cool with my enemies. All right. And he kicked him out the crew, fam. He kicked him out the crew on air on the radio station, and Game found out with the rest of the world because 50 was like, nah, bro, I'm not rocking with anybody who rocks with my ops. Okay. That nigga Sauce Walka is Drake's op. I don't care how much people might kind of downplay it. The nigga had to pull a gun on him, bro. That's his op. Do you guys want the proof? Because I watched the interview yesterday, but I missed this part. Okay? The man pulled a gun on Sauce Walka. Watch this.
Like, you can't get through to him. His security is like Donald Trump's security. Let's be for real.
Yeah. Did you hear the story about like Sauce pulling up on Drake while Drake was like out with a girl?
Yeah, I think that was like in 2007.
So that wasn't you? Oh, this is back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because when Ak told that story,
I was like 8 years old. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because Ak told that story and he said that like Drake didn't have security with him too. So I guess that would make sense like very early in his career. But
yeah,
I don't think Drake wasn't on in 2007. I don't think he was like famous until maybe 2008 or something. But around that period of time.
Yeah, I think it was that period of time. I think like 2007. And yeah, I did hear about that situation.
It wasn't 07. It was probably like 08, 09. You know what I'm saying? Like freaking right around the time when he started getting this signed to Young Money, okay, or where it was in talks with Young Money. Because 2007, like that would be maybe him in the Dr. Dre writing camps, if anything. And I still think that's still too early. So she must be talking about 2008, maybe 2009 times. Who knows? Bitch wasn't there. She just heard the story too. Okay, Adam's the one who heard the story. Akademiks told the story. So we're not going to take her word for it. We're going by what Adam is asking because Adam already knows the answers to the questions he's asking.
Situation.
Drake with no security in 2008 or 9 would make sense. Believable, I guess. Yeah, he's just kind of getting started. But damn, so that's insane to think that it goes back that far.
Yeah.
The nigga pulled a gun on him, fam. These are ops, bro. Even him to full circle go smash his baby mama, have the guy all sick in the stomach, making freaking clipping freaking promo videos and going crazy, trying to freaking excuse the shit. Like, bruh, oh, it ain't tender if I'm the one who sent her. Nigga, you tender, bro. And you're also cheese. This is the nigga who you thought was soft back in those days, and he might have been soft back in them days, but he pulled a burner on you, backed you down. Get away from me, right? Get away, back up. Or maybe he just kept it like tucked. You know what I'm saying? Did one of these, pulled up the shirt. What? You want to play with me? You think because I'm from Toronto, I'm sweet? You want to play with me, bro? You never know. Yo, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall to see Drake pull out a burner on somebody in 2008, 2009. That must have been a classic moment.
Hey, Khaled's around me. You're not going to play the middleman. Fans gotta want any. If you chill with anybody that's dissed me, you are officially my op. I don't want any DJ Khaled's around me. You're not.
And that's what Ak was saying. about anybody who fucks with any of his ops. So wagwan. Now it's cool to play the op song and clip them and put them in your promo videos for Gamdon. Wagwan.
Going to play the middleman. Fans got in the comments. Somebody said, be careful. Drake might sue again. Somebody else said, damn, now Drake got to diss 50. Another person said 50 got love for Drake. He's not doing that. Somebody else said Drake finna beef for 50 now. Hey, Drake, listen. It's not what it looks like, all right? 50 Cent is not posting this song because Sauce Walka was dissing you, okay? He only likes this record.
Oh, wait a minute. How you know, chicks? How do you know? You spoke to 50?
Because it wrong. It's not what it looks like, all right? 50 Cent is not posting this song because Sauce Walka was dissing you, okay? He only likes this record because it resonates with what he's going through currently. Don't take it any other way and try to cut 50 off. 50 still fucks with you.
How do you know this? This guy's going through a whole like excuse speech right now. Like, and listen, salute the chick Smooth. I didn't know what you're trying to do. Like, you're like, chill. I don't want to see that. That was a cool relationship. Like, we need to see some TV shows and stuff like that get greenlit. Like, chill. 50. Yo, Drake, he didn't mean it. No, you're putting words in 50's mouth right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played the song. 50 is very much on the internet. He's not one of them niggas who are like, oh, I didn't even see what was going on the timeline. I didn't know this was happening. Drake got beef for Sauce. I didn't know. He's not Lil Wayne. Okay, so he can't get away with that. Like, oh, my social media team was the one who chose the song, and that's why you see it in the video. Because there's a part of the video clearly where he is here singing the song word for word. This is not a social media team. Nah, bro, he's getting at his own BM. Okay, two things could be true. You're getting at there's other Baby Mama songs. So now you're helping to push and promote this song that is made by a nigga who's dissing your little man. The nigga that you gave advice to, you're taking pictures with, you know what I'm saying? Green Light Gang with Drake. And now you're promoting his ops. Let this be 2002, and then the same shit happened to 50 Cent. You know 50 Cent would have went on a warpath, bro. Listen, I don't want Drake to beef with anybody, but facts is facts, fam. We can't move the goalpost for one person and then say, oh, no, this is the way it is for you guys. Oh, everybody, if you go anywhere close to my ops and then run my ops music, don't think that you can come around me. Don't put no owls in my DMs and all that type shit. Okay, so Drake is the one who set the standard. It's not me. If you even listen to Kendrick like that, he's probably going to keep you at arm's length. Trust me. I know. I'm one of those people. So what's up with this? Why is this cool? Just let me know. Friday, why do you want Drake to keep beefing with rappers after that L in 2024? It's not like 50's going to start rapping against him. We already seen what happened when niggas asked 50 to rap. Okay? 50's not trying to rap no more. But I'm just saying, relationships, all these niggas ain't your friend, fam. It takes 1 second and a little bit of a song that's not even that hot for niggas to switch. That's a idiot thing, bro. Y'all might be like, switch Friday? You're overreacting. That's a switch. You're playing the nigga song who Drake pulled a gun on back in 2009, 2008. What the fuck's going on, bro? Holy shit, man. Giving the song extra freaking streams on Spotify. Holy shit.
Just a little baby mama drama. Just a little baby mama drama. Just a little baby mama drama.
Listen, the shit bumps. I ain't even gonna lie. Like the hook is crazy. Like I the beat is nice, but like, yo, bruh, the optics are crazy. That's all I'm saying. The optics are a little nasty.
Right? He just enjoys the song that's dissing baby mamas. I know some people around you might send you this video and say, yo, look at what 50 Cent just posted.
Me, nigga, I'm gonna do that.
Brother, he's going through a situation with what? I know some people around you might send you this video and say, yo, look at what 50 Cent just posted. Brother, he's going through a situation with his baby mama. All right? And even if he goes on the remix with Sauce Walker on this record, it's not about you, Drake. It's about the baby mamas. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments.
So Drake don't got a baby mama. Wow. Everybody's ready to move the goalpost. You see, it might be a dark skin, light skin thing. Because I know Chiggs is a dark skin nigga too, right? You see these two dark skin niggas having dark skin unity, and they're like, you know, fuck this light skin nigga over here. Just listen to the song 50. Don't worry about any type of unity. You know, don't worry about any relationships or anything like that. Green light gang, what? Who cares about that Canadian loser? Drake's not beefing with his baby mama, though. Why do you guys do this to me, fam? You know what? I'm going to put it on Drake. Drake, it's not me. I'm going to put it on my chat. It's them. They're the ones who make me mix up. Okay? If you ever see me talking some mixed up shit about you, bro, I'm going to put it on my chat. It's them. Fatima, she's the one who made me mixed up. He got mad problems with his baby mama. They're in court about it right now. There's a white youth chasing him down, trying to find out every second this man walks in their courtroom. There's a white youth like, hey, Drake, can I talk to you for a second? I wonder if somebody's gonna bust that white man's ass, bro. Oh man, I'm gonna find it. That man is a pain in the butt, bro. What is it? What do you call that? Custody court case. Let's do that. Man arrested. No. I covered this shit. There's a white man who keeps on popping up at the man over at look, the full drama breakdown, but I want to find a clip of the man. I don't want to have to go through my own video. But I will. Oh, here it is. Drake's secret court case. What? I ain't watching his shit neither. I watch my own. Fuck it. Look. Look at the white man's face. I want to get into all of this Drake stuff. I'm going to just pull up the clip. Watch him. Either the interview.
When you could go into a courtroom freely, nobody's really going to prevent you from doing so. Nobody would really care, right?
Even family?
Even family, yeah. Nobody really cared. Well, at least in my experience going to a courthouse, people could just walk in and just watch any case, really. Family, whether it be for something more severe, something more drastic. So, but you're saying that you've always just been able to just choose.
Watch him.
Family court. They banned the public. Famous singer is in family court today with his ex-wife, I guess. Don't really know her name. In courtroom 103, family court. They banned the public from the courtroom.
They banned them.
No public can watch this. Sure. Loud in the courtroom. It's constitutional to not allow the public in the courtroom just because they're famous. Oh, hello.
Look.
Great. How are you?
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
hilarious. Oh my God, Drake. How are you?
Who's that?
Drake? You.
Oh, yo, he was probably like, yo, why does this guy have his phone out right now, man? Fuck. Try to roll light, one security guard, not a whole freaking bunch of security, no chubs in sight. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get in and out. Nope. This guy's waiting right there for you. I didn't do it, man. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was this guy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh my God, Drake.
Oh, let's see if I can get a freeze frame. He got him with the fro Drake.
How are you?
This is what started the rumors about the This is what started the rumors about the weave. Cause like, I don't know if y'all can see this from here. He got the low fro. And this is like last year. How they do that?
Oh, that's a
Hey, shit.
From the courtroom. No public institutional famous. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh my God, Drake. Oh.
Right there. Right there. We got the perfect freeze frame. Look at the look on his face. Why you cheesing, fam?
Drake? Drake?
Oh, man. I'd be pissed too, bro. I want to fuck this guy up, bro. Get the hell away from my goddamn courtroom, nigga. Trying to handle my business. Holy, let me get rid of some of these. Ain't shit. I'm telling you, my brain is stored with too much information. Okay. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I think that Drake might need to have a little bit of conversation with 50 Cent. All right. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing serious. It's just a song. Okay. It's just a tune. Yes, 50 might like it. He can resonate with the tune too. He got baby mama drama. Like I just showed you, Drake got baby mama drama too. He ain't playing the song unless he is, and we just don't know it. But you're publicly using the song in a clip. All right. So if it looks a little crazy, and I'm not saying that the owls are going to start running up on 50. Like 50's his own man too. I'm sure he can handle himself. So I'm sure it's not going to be no beef thing like that. But if the boy takes a little longer to answer your DM or text message, you know what I'm saying? Shit goes green. You know, you just got to go back to your own Instagram and figure out why, fam. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think. Has 50 Cent betrayed Drizzy Drake with this showing of love to Sauce Walker? Or is it just a song? It's cool. Drake knows about this. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Anyhow, let's move on. Let's move on. You know what? I want to show you guys something. Let me keep my screens open here. Since we are over here by Instagram, let me go over to Akademiks' personal page. Because niggas is playing with 50 right now, fam. And this is going to take us into our next segment. Niggas is playing with 50 right now. Okay? Watch the RZA. The Rizla. Where am there?
You're going crazy on it. I was about to buy my membership today, but I knew I was going to talk to you, so I was going to see if I could get the free link, the free trial. Get the free. What's on the OnlyFans that we're not? Because I'm not gonna lie, I just like the last that twerk video. You're giving it up, girl. You're giving it up.
Y'all better stop playing with 50. You better stop playing with 50.
What's on the OnlyFans that's not?
Yeah, well, you just have to wait and see. You have to subscribe and see.
Nah, I'm gonna subscribe. I just wanted like, is it solo or you?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely solo. It's just
what?
Is that the name we're giving her? Nice class, D-Joy. D-Joy is a crazy name. Oh shit! It works though. She be bringing the D some super joy for real. Hold on.
Hey, yo, chill.
Yo, more times I might need to go check out that video for research purposes. Okay, but she is a baddie still. And listen, 50, I'm not trying to ogle over your baby mom. You say you don't care anyway. Oh, fuck that bitch. We don't care about her. Right? So, man, them could just ogle on your bitch now. Like, shit, we can go get the OF subscription. I think she's has it like 80% off right now. Right? She's fire. Right? Niggas ain't even ashamed to say it now. Like, bro, you see the way that she really, the Glock for yo, fam, you done with that? Let me get next.
It's just me. You mean, yeah, like my content? Yeah, it's just me, myself, and I.
I just started only. We should collab.
He's a tittying, bro.
Collab. Like, we should collab. Like, I don't got the bulldozer, but like, I'm coming through with like, you know what I mean? I'm coming through with a.
This nigga said we should collab. Akademiks, you know you're my guy, but you are treading on thin ice, my nigga. Calm down, Ak. Relax. Reel it back. Okay? Don't you fuck with 50? Reel it back, my nigga. That's his baby mother.
Mid-sized sedan. Like, what's the problem? Could I work? I can't work.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The mid-sized sedan. Yeah, exactly. Like, regular dudes need love. Like, you seen I lost some weight. Like, I'm kind of like, yeah, what's up? Hey, okay.
This nigga's like, yo, what up? Man, I can't get next. Can I get next? Ak. I'm just telling you, bro. I know you're a big man. You could do your own thing, bro, but like, just tread lightly. Tread lightly. This clip is going viral. It's all over the Elon Musk's Twitter and shit right now. Okay? Just chill, brother. You're in a lot of hot water right now. We don't need 50 Cent to add on to the shit. Okay? So let's get into what Akademiks got going on. Because Akademiks has been under, I guess what you call an investigation. You know, people are thinking that he's MAGA. He's been taking money from the Republican Party. Jeremy Heck tried to expose him. And now he started getting like pictures and stuff like that of Grand Wizard sent to him. He started talking about, Charlamagne gave him a warning saying like, yo, bro, you got to watch out. People are talking. And he got cheesed, upset, let's say. He said, yo, Charlamagne, if you know what I go on with the ops, or if you're down with my ops, then and you ain't trying to tell me what I go on, then you're guilty as them. Not in those words, but pretty much them words. And then he went on his stream. He said, you know what? It's on site for everybody. Everybody can get it. Okay? And I'll play that clip. Let's do that.
And I'm going to start this all off by saying this, okay? I see and I hear what a bunch of y'all media niggas in hip-hop is doing, which is built purely out of jealousy for me and the platform and because we run this shit. And I want to let everybody know.
Let them know.
The gloves is off. You know I love this part. We could all go to war. I'll tell you what that entails. I like to get personal. And for anybody who's going to be like, Ak, you're going to be doing too much, because you know how I get super personal. Oh, I'll find out the baby mamas. I'll find out the missing kids. I'll find out everything. It's okay. And I'm putting this out for every media personality. Not because they put me number one. I'm not the same slimy, sick nigga that really got at everybody else. But I'm saying that because I don't know if maybe I'm supposed to take the high road now, but I'm never the high road type of guy. I'm always the where did it go? Where did it go? Low, you can take him to help. So I'm gonna just warn y'all now. Prepare for all fuckery.
All fuckery.
And I want to also make it clear. There's no bystanders. So they ain't no you listen, we ain't
everybody dead
doing no DJ Khaled shit. But I want to explain where that energy is coming from. Chat, I've been just sitting here doing my thing. Iceman's #1, biggest media personality, biggest rappers. I've been watching the jokes. I love the jokes too. You know, they'd be like, oh, Drake, I like it's cool. Y'all did the same thing with me in 6ix9ine. It's fine. Cool. But I'm starting to realize the lies that's brewing up. I realize that there's a stalking effort. Like this week, I've found out that supposedly out of this theory, that is no way that I am this popular as a media personality, that Drake is as popular as a rapper and sells as much. And also because allegedly people like even Nicki Minaj and some folks like that go against some of these people. You could kind of guess who I'm talking about. There's been heavy investigations going on. I've told you guys about these stuff a long time ago. I was confused. In the last few days, I have gotten, and it can be towards me, but it is in a roundabout way trying to threaten the people around me. There's people outside supposed Grand Wizard's house taking random pictures of him. Oh, we got the pictures now. They've been circulating these pictures.
Hold on, longer one.
There's people harassing, you know, some of the people who do memes and stuff like that, and who clip for us, going to their houses, harassing their girlfriends, mamas. And at first I was like, all right, I'm the public guy. Like, I want all the smoke. You come over here, you go meet 4 killer Rottweilers and 50 guns. But people, they don't mess with me. So I was like, what's going on here? But everybody around me started getting targeted. It's kind of interesting. I got told recently that there's a ongoing dossier that was paid for and financed. Paid for and financed. That all of the stalking, the this, that, and third, and a lot of frivolous lawsuits said, Milagro, maybe you were part of it too, or maybe you're also on the list of, and I want to keep this again. By the way, Barbs to Nikki, make sure your queen is safe. I hear they are stalking and they took pictures of all of the people outside of their premises. Yes, I looked at pictures of what they claim is Grand Wizard outside of his house. It's paparazzi shit. It's crazy. So the Barbs protect Nikki. They're doing the same thing to her. Now, I keep asking the same question. Who is doing this?
Who's doing it?
Who? Now, we're gonna try to figure this out together. Because when I keep getting the same answer, we don't know. However, the information that they've gotten through this stalking, so by the way, I want to lay it out once again. They have this theory going on that Drake is funded politically by MAGA. I know it sounds crazy to you because you're normal. They also claim I'm funded politically, and that's why we're popular. They also claim Nikki is funded politically, and that's why she's linking up with Trump. They have tried to, now I'm pretty sure
that one kind of sticks there, brother. Don't tell me they didn't fly her out to all these different places, get her nails done, hair did, you know what I'm saying? Make her look nice, have the freaking BBLing, and then she's out there hugging up Trump on stage. Like, they didn't send her a super check, like $250,000 up front. Like, don't do that, Ak. Okay? Maybe Drake, the Canadian, could get away with like not being funded by MAGA. Like, we can believe that, right? Can we believe that? Do y'all believe? 1 in the chat if you think that Drake is being funded by MAGA. 2 in the chat if that sounds like poppycock. It sounds like bullshit, right? But Nicki Minaj, MAGA Minaj, you're tripping, brother. She is definitely getting funded by them niggas.
They can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm telling you that's where it's at. So I want to pick y'all brain. Who y'all think is doing this? Someone has created something, I call it a dossier, where they have came with this theory to say Drake, Aiden Ross, Nicki Minaj, Akademiks, and there's a few other people in the mix. But they have put out resources to, and when I mean stalk, this is like invasive stalking.
Wait a minute. You guys don't think so for real? I'm seeing Bear Twos in the chat, yo. Well, not Bear Twos, but I'm seeing a few twos. Saying Nikki joined MAGA because of Rock Nation in the first place. Yes, but she has joined them. Is it in retaliation to Rock Nation? Or is she easy prey to be like, you know what? Hey, let's, here's a few dollars. So you're telling me you don't think she's taking any dollars from them? These niggas is giving out money like water, both sides, Democrats and Republicans. They're giving bread. They have bread. You're telling me she ain't take none? All right, I'm gonna go with. Listen, I'm not here to doubt y'all, but I don't see it.
Talking about like invasive stalking, but it's okay. Again, I was flabbergasted to see pictures that people took from across the street outside of a home they believe is for some people who they're not even public figures necessarily. Anyway. So that is the theory. Now,
okay, so and he continues basically saying that anybody who goes against him or who's down with that team, you know what? Let me play a little bit more because he does mention Charlamagne.
Now, in trying to figure out who's behind this, every time I ask someone who claims they have seen info that came from this, they all say, we don't know who's this from. We don't know where this came from. We don't know why this is happening.
We don't know.
Just be careful, Ak. Be careful who you associate with. That's odd. I'm going to tell you why that's odd. Because even if you don't know where this info came from, it is ironic that only people that align a certain way gets the info. It's not everybody that has the info. It's a certain people that have the info. Shout out my man Charlamagne. He gave me a call. He said, Ak, this was going around. I seen it. What? Where'd it come from? I don't know. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Charlotte, if I wasn't supposed to air you out on that, it's okay. But listen, I got to get to the bottom of this.
Too late.
I hear Laura LaRosa got it in the background. What Laura LaRosa got? What?
Huh?
Then I hear, oh, you got like one of the stooges that was on this show and then this other guy that don't like you. And I'm like.
He's talking about Jeremy Heck.
What's going on here? Now, like for anything, I like to address things head on. But with that, I don't like doing proxy wars. I like to just kick it off. I tell all y'all eat a dick. Straight up.
Let's go.
All y'all eat a dick.
Let's go.
I ain't stopping nothing. All y'all can eat a dick. When there is entities that's plotting against me, don't be the messenger. You either with me or against me. No DJ Khaled's around my book. No DJ Khaled's around my book. Get the fuck away.
How they know to tell you to say something about me? What were y'all saying over there about me when y'all were having a little key conversation? You know them way there? The man's coming, yo, they were talking about you over there at the jam. Oh, yeah, for real? What were they saying? And why were they so comfortable to say that shit around you? That's the problem.
Now, I want to get into a few things. Now, I did get alerted that there is some dossier that, they thought the big reveal was Akademiks is number one on the media list again. By the way, I'm number one by a mile. I'm not close with you niggas. None of y'all. Listen, whoever it fits, just hold that shot and return it if you want. But I'm speaking as if it's a reason why I'm numero uno. And if the shot don't apply to you, it's okay. You ducked. You missed. It's fine. It wasn't intended for you anyway.
He's literally talking to Charlamagne right there. Because he mentioned Charlamagne's name. He said, you're the one who gave me the info. Lauren LaRosa is in the background. And now anybody can get it.
But I gotta pop my shit a little bit because this is seeming a lot odd. So cool. So there's whatever happening. Now, let me be very clear. This is nothing that is legal. This is nothing that is, someone's go to jail. This is people who are envious, who are losers, who basically think that since they can't control certain people in independent media, those people must be controlled by someone else. You know why? Because historically, hip-hop media has been bought out and paid for, and usually you're working on some big network that has an agenda.
What, like the Breakfast Club? Huh?
So they believe if there's a new nigga that's popping his shit, doing his thing, number one, he got to get paid out too. They can't believe that despite their best attempt to kill Drake's career in 2 years ago, they teamed up. All the media personalities defected. Oh, we got him. This was not by chance. This was concerted. 2 years later, they're looking up today, and he is making them cry. They're like, how the fuck does he got all these goddamn records? It's not that good. Not gonna lie. I heard all type of things they said about Nicki. They said Nicki is batshit crazy.
Okay. So let's get to Charlamagne's response, because Charlamagne finally did respond on the Brilliant Idiots podcast that he does with Andrew Schultz. And he gave a lengthy response. He didn't have a lot of time on this episode here. So most of the episode is actually centered around the Akademiks beef that he's been having, or quote unquote beef. Okay. I'm going to play the main part of it, and then I'm going to skip ahead once we get to that and get towards the end where he mentions Akademiks again. All right. So let's get to it.
Trying to make a war between me and Akademiks. Did you see that? You see the internet trying to make a war between me and Akademiks. Did you see that?
I didn't know there was a war between you guys. I thought it was like you were like saying, "Hey, be careful, look out." I thought you were looking out for him.
Well, yes, I gave.
Is that not what he said?
Yeah.
You want me to play it first?
Oh yeah, you can play. Play what Akademiks said.
Shout my man Charlamagne. He gave me a call. He said, this was going around. I see
We'll fast forward this part.
Then I said the guy, what is like for don't like all the
He's saying you need to pick a side. Is that
I don't know
what's being communicated?
But here's the thing. I gave Akademiks a heads up because Akademiks has done that for me before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Akademiks has reached out to me before.
Yeah.
To say, hey, I don't know if you see what's happening over here, but such and such is doing this, such and such is doing that. Oh, hey, you know what? Good looking, right? So I was returning the favor. And you know, usually, man, stuff comes across the desk all the time. We do media, right? So in media, you get tips, anonymous tips. I got so many files on so many different people. I don't know if things are true. I'm just saying that these things come across the desk, right? Usually, there's a lot of stuff that I ignore. This was one I was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out on. And I don't know if I reached out through text before Jeremy Heck said what he said or after.
Jeremy Hecht?
Yeah, let's play what Jeremy Heck said. Because Jeremy Heck accused
Andrew's like, who?
Akademiks of taking money from...
Who's Jeremy Heck?
Politicians. Jeremy, he used to be on this Hip Hop DX show with DJ Head and Elliot Wilson called The Bigger Picture. I think he still works for Hip Hop DX now. Listen to what Jeremy.
That did nothing. That explanation did nothing for Andrew. Andrew's still don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Is he black guy? Is he Filipino?
Jason Akademiks says that he has $100,000 for me if I can prove that he was being paid by the head of Truth Social.
Jeremy, I got $100,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky sent a payment to Livingston Allen for $8,804. And another one on December 23rd, 2025 for $1,234. That's almost $10K. Technically, that's only a tenth of what you would owe me. I won't put it on screen, but you can go double check the PayPal act. Now, I know you want to act all confused and Google it.
Now, the thing was in this also, Akademiks also debunked this. The money that he was receiving or these transfers that Jeremy was trying to expose were actually from Rumble for him streaming for Rumble because he has a contract with Rumble. And they weren't actual payouts for him to say things in favor of the Republican Party?
I don't know if I texted him before this or after, but I do remember when I saw this, I said, oh, shoot, let me hear that. Because what came across our desk was the same information, but not that. It just was like this spreadsheet that was like, yo, DJ Akademiks takes money from music people and media people and, you know, political people. And also they take money to spread false narratives about folks, like, do these smear campaigns and things of that nature. And that wasn't even what I was really calling them to get a heads up on, because Ak will tell you himself. Ak was like, yeah, I take money to, from music people. Like, that's not a secret. The political stuff he said he didn't know anything about. Whatever. The reason I called Ak, and Ak said, I think that he asked me who was behind it, and I said I couldn't tell him. That's not true. I said, I don't know, but I would find out. But what I did tell him was that these three individuals, Carson McCoy, another guy named Alex Ocha, and George Nguyen. How you pronounce it, Chris? It's a Vietnamese name.
Nguyen.
Win. They're talking about Grand Wizard Chat Nigga.
Is the closest, yeah.
George Nguyen. He's that's Grand Wizard Chat Nigga. And he is from Australia. What we were told was the Carson kid and George were getting investigated, got pressed by investigators, and cooperated.
No, not Grandy.
And told and said that they get their marching orders from Akademiks and Drake.
Listen, let that breathe for a second. Y'all believe that? Grand Wizard Chat Nigga to say it. And big salute to Grand Wizard Chat Nigga. I fuck with him, okay? He's the one who controls this page here. Let me find the page. DJ Akademiks TV on Twitter as well as over here on Instagram. All right. And he also has his own very popular page. All right, 517,000 followers. Okay, his posts are very academic centric. The thing that they don't like about this other page here is the way that they caption some of the stuff. All right, let me find something here. Because they'll like tear people apart in the captions if they don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Biggest of all time, baby.
Here's the easiest way to find it. If I go to the page over here and I just look at some of the way that these guys caption stuff, people get cheesed. It might not be right now. You might not be able to find some stuff because he's under pressure. You know what I'm saying? And listen, salute to Grand Wizard if you see this. Like, I literally sometimes send him stuff that's going on in the scene, or like, share the content. Rock on. I'm trying to find a post that, look, Andrew Schultz disagrees with Charlamagne's cokehead conspiracy that Drake runs Akademiks TV and gives him a reality check by liking Drake's by liking Drake. Linking Drake is not a crime, or liking Drake is not a crime. My bad. Can't fucking read. There's other ones though that gets worse. If you see some of the ways he was posted about Charlamagne, it was nasty. From the time like him and Charlamagne's got a little bit of beef, and Charlamagne's gonna explain it in a second. He was calling them all kind of predators and pedos, and it was just nasty work. The smear campaign club, right? Not even the Breakfast Club, the smear campaign club, like broadclaw. The captions are wild, fam. So yeah, it could get a little bit sticky when it comes to somebody who has Akademiks in the name of his page that he's controlling, right? But Charlamagne is going to explain that.
I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's not true. I'm just
Grandy's Vietnamese.
What is he? He lives in Australia. Yo, I sent Ak the pictures they sent us of him, and Ak goes, "Who is this?" And I go, "They say this is the George Grand Wizard chat nigga dude." And then he was like, "What? I thought he was skinny." And so I guess when he sent Grand the pictures, Grand confirmed, like, "Yeah, man, I got these pictures sent to me, a few months ago." So I was just calling Ak to give him
Andrew's hurt.
A heads up, and I said, "Yo, you might need to watch the people around you, because sometimes, man."
No, Grandy.
Listen, sometimes
He's hilarious, though.
I don't know him, but sometimes you be in business with people and aren't fully aware of all the things that they may be doing.
So
right?
so there's illegal activity because they're being paid to do things? What's illegal about that?
I really, to be honest with you, I really don't know. I really don't know. When I say I don't know, I really don't know. I saw this guy, there's this guy in Australia. He wrote an article called, what was his name? His name is Kishore. Damn, what's his name, Chris? You know his name? He wrote this article.
Is this alleged, by the way? Like, are we?
Well, this is an article from Australia. It says the rapper, the crypto billionaire, and the Instagram mystery man. The Instagram mystery man is Grand with the chat nigga, aka George Nguyen, or whoever it is. Now,
yeah, I saw that, Young Money. They did leak his face a few weeks ago, actually, or months ago. Yeah, it was a few months ago. They did put out his face. Asian guy, right? Vietnamese. I knew this. This is around the time when they were exposing all of the K-bots or all of the bots around, and they exposed that some of the bots were coming from India and shit. They also exposed Grand Wizard Chat Nigga. And people were kind of upset because they're like, yo, why is his name Grand Wizard Chat Nigga, but he Asian? Okay, so people kind of slid past that because so much things happen in the timeline, and people are not like usually focusing on, okay, Grand Wizard Chat Nigga as the main character, but it was the thing that came up. Yeah, and yes, he lives in Australia, which is like crazy far. But we've also, as somebody who's, I guess I can consider myself a chat nigga, I've heard Akademiks talk about the whole story of how he got to know Grand Wizard, and a lot of people are through his Discord or through the chat, and he just hires people that he meets digitally. He's not meeting these people. They're not giving him resumes and stuff like that. These are just people who he's cultivated through his chat, that they're, day ones. They might go above and beyond other people in the chat. And, he's like, you know what? You're a little bit more useful than thanks for sending me all this information and different things. And it's like, you know what? Let me upgrade your position rather than just being a fan to doing something and working for my team. This is pretty much how he's gotten almost everybody on his team. Is through just some kind of digital means, linking up through streaming, whether it's Boom, where everybody hates Boom now, obviously, because Boom's a piece of shit. But it's not like he's linking up with these guys on road. He's literally meeting all these guys online. This is the age that we're in. And I'm not even saying this is I'm copping a plea and it's an excuse for Ak, okay? But this is how he's meeting these people. So some of these people, and I'm not saying Grand Wizards betrayed him, but this is what's being alleged right now. That Grand Wizards say, yo, it's not me. I'm just doing what Ak says. If the authorities approach you and that's what the rumor is, that's a nasty rumor. That's like basically saying that you're a rat.
Ak told me that the dude Carson
hilarious.
Ak told me that the dude Carson used to work for him.
Even more hilarious now that I know these Vietnamese.
Yes. Oh, I'll show you a picture.
It's insane.
We should put a picture up. But Ak told me that. What's his name? You report his name?
It's funny. I don't watch the show. I listen to it religiously, but I don't watch the video. I always just listen to the episode on Spotify or whatever. So I wonder if they're going to post a picture.
It is Kishore Napir Rahman.
Kishore Napir Rahman apparently have been doing this story. Like, he writes for like a newspaper out there in Australia. So apparently this was a big deal. Like, they came to Grand Wizard's house, aka George Nguyen, and was talking to his parents and was talking to him. And this is all allegedly. him and the dude Carson were cooperating and just told them, hey, we do these things because of these two individuals, Akademiks and Drake. Once again, I don't know if this is true or not. I just decided to tell
we do these things because of these two people. Sorry, my bad. Because Akademiks and Drake. Oh, man. Please say this ain't so, brother. Yo, hit me up, fam. Please tell me this ain't so, brother. Because it doesn't even sound like they applied a lot of pressure. It just sounds like they were just about to squeeze you. And you were like, oh, it wasn't me. It was Ak and Drake.
Them, hey, we do these things because of these two individuals, Akademiks and Drake. Once again, I don't.
Hearing it a second time kind of hits even harder. Damn. Yo, gang, are y'all believing this? What Akademiks? What Charlamagne's saying right now? Y'all believe in this? Or you think that he's just here just capping and trying to save face?
I don't know if this is true or not. I just decided to tell Ak what the hell was going on, right? So also, Ak told me that Carson.
So they're rolling on, according to this, they're rolling on Ak.
Who's rolling on that?
The Grandy and then the other person.
They just said that they're cooperating, and they said that the two people they get their marching orders.
They're cooperating. The C word.
And then the other person.
They just said that they're cooperating, and they said that the two people they get their marching orders from was Akademiks and Drake.
So, but are they? So they're cooperating against?
That's what it sounded like to me.
And we know this is true, or this is all alleged right now.
I'm just showing you what they said. They said it's been an investigation.
I just don't want to throw things on people that I find hilarious.
Yo, Andrew's please. Because I know Andrew's probably had mad conversations with Grand Wizard behind the scenes. Remember, Andrew had his feet under the fire with the K-Bots when they were all coming for him. When he dissed Kendrick, they're like, yo, how dare you talk about Kendrick? How you going to take his manhood? You're a white man you're trying to talk about bucking. You're trying to buck a slave. They went crazy on him. So I'm sure he had mad conversations with Grand Wizard behind the scenes, bro, the internet's a crazy place, bro. Grand Wizard, cool guy. He probably gave him some good words of advice and stuff behind the scenes, yo, Andrew, don't even worry about it, fam. I'm going to cook up a nice post for you right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, no, not Grand. He calls him Grandy.
But also, you know what I mean? If you're not funny, you're guilty. But once you're funny, I'm like, God, man.
But Ak told
might
me,
be innocent.
But Ak told me that Carson used to work for him, but Carson don't work for him no more. And we were told that Carson used to run Akademiks TV, but now allegedly George and Drake run Akademiks TV. Now I told that.
This is where this shit gets stupid. Drake run Akademiks TV, the most popular rapper, famous rapper in the world, whatever you want to call him. It has time to be like, yo, no, post it like this, bro. No. Change the caption, fam. Yo, brother, what are you doing with the caption? Make it a little bit, crazier. Nah, bro, that's where you start to lose me.
All of this
Akademiks TV is
it's like a Twitter page that is crazy. They go crazy on people. They just say the wildest shit. They say the wildest shit about people. So this is apparently, this is allegedly George right here.
Wow. This is the Brilliant Idiots. This show has been on for 12 years, maybe 13. The viewership, the listenership is humongous for this show. Don't get it twisted. People know about this show. Andrew Schultz and Charlamagne the God on a show together. This is not new shit. What's the views, Crow? 76,000 in 11 hours. Wow. That's how you're doing, Grand Wizard, fam. Oh, nigga. I don't even know what to play for a freaking sound effect, bro. That shit is just, oh. You see, you look like E Honda? That's crazy. Yo, salute to you, Grand.
That's a grand right there.
The GOAT, bro. The GOAT.
Yo, Charlamagne is a piece of shit, bro. Cause you know he hit up the freaking producer and say, yo, add that in post. I'm gonna send you the picture right now, okay? Add that in post. You're gonna expose this Chinese motherfucker or whatever you could, Vietnamese, all right? You're gonna expose this motherfucker. All right. Yeah. Chris Moreau is one of the producers over there. Alex Media. They're gonna get to Alex Media in a second. Wow, this was a crucial episode, and it's only like an hour and change. Niggas had to leave, bro, but he made sure. Okay, their episodes are usually 2 hours long, but he was like, "Yo, I need to get this shit off. Let's get to it." Okay, they got to it maybe 25 minutes in. Asian Flacco was crazy.
Right here. that's a grand right there.
The GOAT, bro. The GOAT.
So
nah,
that's apparently him. Now, but by the way, it gets crazier, right? So,
yo, George, stay true, George. Don't roll, George.
He might have already did, but anyway,
don't do it.
Here's my thing.
Don't do it.
I told Act,
I can't unfollow.
Listen, I told
the content's too good. I can't unfollow.
I told Act this information.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what Act went back and told the team.
Okay.
But then it's funny if I go to you and I say, yo, this dude, George, Grand with the Chat nigga, runs Akademiks TV, allegedly. And I'm telling you that this dude and this guy Carson might be cooperating and telling things about y'all that may or may not be true. But then you spend the whole week slandering me.
Oh, Act was slandering you?
No, Akademiks TV, who's ran by George, aka Grand with the Chat nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you spend the whole week slandering me because of what I told Akademiks. It's like you're kind of proving these people right. If somebody comes to me and says, hey, this guy right here, works for these two individuals, gets paid to spread these narratives, and then when I go to your man and tell your man something about you, you spend the whole week slandering me.
But why would they slander you? Why, isn't that so obvious?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a great question. When I saw one of the posts, I sent it to Act. And I'll tell you what Act said. I sent it to Act. I said, yo, aiming at me won't do nothing for him. I just put you on to what came across our desk because you always do it for me. And then he said, yeah, I think he thinks you and Rock Nation are exposing him. LOL. He said he got those pics 3 months ago. LOL. This is next level. LOL. Dude is in another country. What the fuck I got to do with this? You know what I'm saying?
So
what the fuck Rock Nation got to do with this?
They think you're tied to this expose on...
How? When I called your man...
To notify him.
To tell him what the fuck was going on. Act didn't have...
Okay. Let's stop for a second. Big salute to Randy. What do y'all think? Okay, let's let it breathe for a second. And we're going to let it continue. Woo. Do you guys think that Charlamagne the God is working within nefarious means? You know what I'm saying? Like he's got something malicious planned in the way that he's feeding this information to Akademiks. We see right now, obviously the pictures of Grand Wizard have been out for months, but he's putting it up on his big ass podcast's video. So, hey, this is the guy that we're talking about. Obviously, Grand Wizard has been saying some flagrant things about him. I'm not saying things about him. He's just been rehashing stuff that's already been out, but like making sure that like people, reminding people like, bro, remember, this is the guy that, you call the media goat or whatever. Mr. Pred, they call him, and all types of shit. Lesser charge, all types of shit, right? He even brought up a Troy Terrain video up on Akademiks TV, which is risky as hell. Big suit to star. But he even went as far as to get a Troy Terrain video and rehash it of him interviewing the woman that Charlamagne, quote unquote, had a case, caught a lesser charge in a case of SA towards a woman. All right. So he brought the whole war chest out against Charlamagne. So Charlamagne has incentive or motive to respond with smoke. However, was he just trying to warn Akademiks and be like, yo, bro, people are watching your team? Or was there a deeper, darker link going on with him telling Akademiks? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you better fucking watch it. You and your team over there, okay, against me and Rock Nation, it's not going to be a good look. All right? Look, we got pictures of your mans in them. Right? It could be one or the other. Or it could be somewhere in between where it's like, yo, I'm really trying to warn you, but listen, I also don't fuck with the people you fuck with. Drake, Aiden Ross, who else is on the team of people that they consider like Akademiks is crew? There's Drake, there's Aiden Ross. I guess you can say Neon. You can say Claviclier. He was there with Claviclier and he was just chilling, not pressing him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Trump, obviously. He's got a picture with Trump. He supported Trump. He said that he's a Trump supporter. He will vote for Trump. So there's a lot of things at play over here, more than just two content creators that have opposing opinions. You know what I'm saying? These opposing opinions can cost people billions of dollars. I'm just saying.
I have to say nothing to nobody. I could have took that information.
This is fascinating.
I could have took that information and did whatever with it. He could have just went and notified his team.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if Act notified his team and his team reaction is, all right, well, let's go slander Charlamagne for the week. You're kind of
proving the point.
You're proving the point and making me look like, oh, so maybe it is something to what the fuck may be going on. But I don't know. I don't think Akademiks has anything to do with it. I really don't.
Let's stop there. I need to get y'all participation over here on this one. Does Akademiks have anything to do with the smear campaign that has been returned? I'm not going to say set off against Charlamagne. It's a retaliation. Is Akademiks responsible for it? Or is this all Grand Wizard chat nigga, right? Or Grand Wizard chat Asian, and Akademiks is just chilling doing something else? Okay, let me know. One in the chat if Akademiks is behind the scenes like, excellent, send more memes. Or he's just like, what? Why are you doing that, bro? That's my homie. Two in the chat if he has no idea. And he's like, yo, Grand Wizard, yo, chill. Stupid question, right? I'm just asking.
I think he's affiliated with some people that he may not know everything that
they're up to.
Because there's lawsuits like that. There's lawsuits that Act just got added to, right? Like involving Drake and Steak and all types of other shit. And, the dude George is also in those lawsuits as well.
Okay.
And I just think that guy might be involved in some things that Act may not know about it. Act put me onto the whole Clipper game, even though I knew what the Clippers were, but they really roll like a mob and a mafia. And that's another thing I was telling Act. I was like, yo, there's people in these discords that they're in sending out what y'all are
supposed to do.
So the hits, so it's like...
Wow. So you're saying there's people in their Discord chats? I'm in the Discord. Not me. Listen. Hey. It ain't me. I'll tell you that. Holy shit. You saying people are in the Discord taking the conversations you guys have inside of the Discord and then putting them out to people like this guy? Ooh, that's a nasty work right now. Oh, no. listen, I don't know. Charlamagne's a smart guy, so he knows how to cause separation between people. You know what I'm saying? So he might be doing a divide and conquer on y'all right now. You know what I mean? Or on us. Okay, I'll even put myself in there, chat nigga. All right, I got the sweater from 2013, so I'm been down. They might be trying to freaking run a play, separate the chat. Separate the chat. Have everybody freaking, some of Akademiks' quote unquote chat niggas looking at him sideways. Right? We don't know if we can trust people in this Discord anymore because information is leaking. I'm not saying I'm saying this. This might be Charlamagne's tactics right now. Ooh, y'all better, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it's like anything crazy, but I'm just saying you guys just got to watch who you talk to over there. Like, whoa. It's like just dropping a silent grenade in the freaking spot, bro. This nigga's good. That's why he gets the big bucks, the $200 million man right here.
Yeah. Okay, Jay-Z performed on stage this Friday, on Saturday. He said X, Y, and Z about Drake. Here's the clips. We're going to run with these narratives.
You don't even need bots when you got real people with real pages doing it.
And all you got to do is go look at Akademiks TV, and you can see the slander. Is a pattern to the slander.
Oh, so you're finding the sources in which it comes from.
Oh, it's all that Akademiks TV page, which is apparently ran by Grand with a chat nigga.
But this is the thing I think
George allegedly ran by.
This is the thing a lot of people I think maybe don't understand about like narratives on the internet is that like these discords are incredibly powerful. Because think about it, you only need like 30 people to make a comment section look a certain way.
And you could take whatever clip you want, manipulate it, cut it up. But this is the thing that they do that's actually kind of brilliant. They'll post a clip and put the caption. So the narrative will be what they want out in the caption. You might even listen to it and be like, that's not exactly how that went.
But it doesn't matter.
But it don't matter.
But also, if you think about like in the comments, if you see 10, 15, 20 comments, your brain is almost conditioned to be like, oh, this is how everyone feels about the thing. But if you have these massive Discord groups that are being coordinated and narratives that are being coordinated at the basically.
Okay, let's go forward a bit.
The tip of the through, like the beehive.
I think it was.
Yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't.
They really are a clan, and they have a grand wizard. And
200.
They making a killing.
250 people.
Oh, these clippers are making a killing. And apparently, they really are a clan, and they have a grand wizard, and his name is George Nguyen. How do you pronounce that?
Let's say Nguyen.
George Nguyen. Okay, the Vietnamese kid from Australia.
Yeah.
They really have a clan, and they have a grand wizard. This is why he gets the big bucks. He's good with his words.
And he is really, 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 really in control of these individuals. So either Act knows what's going on and he's playing me and I'm naive, or he has no idea.
No idea.
But I also think, these guys can be scary, right? Because what if...
Do you think it's that coordinated though?
I know.
You see, he's playing dumb. He's like, I don't know if Akademiks has anything to do with this, Like, either Act's playing me and I'm being dumb. Like, bro, but you're also on camera. So you're giving us what we want. Okay, we got the content. Thank you. All right. But you're not giving us everything. That's not good. That's not being a good content creator, being a good media outlet person. You're not going to give us everything. If I go over here and I give you guys a story, I don't give you every detail. I don't tell you about every conversation. He's not going to do that neither. But he's going to give us just enough that we can get the clip.
I know it is.
With him?
Listen, here's the thing. And I wish Alex was here because unbeknownst to me, this came from Alex Media.
Alex Media, wait for it. And Alex Media, for you guys who don't know who Alex Media is, and I think you guys know, he's the co-host of Andrew's podcast, Flagrant, right? He's the black guy. And he's also a producer for this show over here. He be behind the mic. He's not here today, but he's usually behind the mic, doing the production for this show here too.
Whatever. This came from Alex Media had whatever dossier about George like 3 months ago and sent it to him. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I go, oh,
Yo,
wow.
where is Al?
Where the fuck?
Alex didn't show up today. Wow. Where is Al? Where is he? Yo, Al. Where you at? Where you at? This nigga, bro. He was just like, yo, I know Charlamagne's gonna address this shit. I've been sitting on this shit for 3 months.
He's in hiding. You know where he's at.
So what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Al left the country like Cassie.
and that's the other thing I told Ak. I said, listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just telling you what we got sent. I told him that, and I said, the crypto accounts are flagged too.
The crypto accounts. What is that?
What?
I don't fucking know. I'm just telling you what was sent to us. So I'm relaying this messaging, but then I see the lawsuits about, the crypto shit with stake and all of that and everything. And I'm like, all right, they got some other shit going on over there.
Scary hours.
So I let Ak know about what the fuck was going on. So there's no issue between me and Ak.
The crypto accounts are frozen. Yo, hold on. Let that breathe for a second. Yo, hold on, fam. As a man, listen, I get paid in crypto sometimes, okay? So if my crypto account was all of a sudden frozen, nigga, what? Akademiks is not even giving us everything, obviously, because the way he's talking, he's like, yo, all you media guys can get it. Oh, there's a dossier. You ain't saying nothing about friggin' the crypto accounts getting frozen, brother. You know how much money niggas be stashing in crypto, bro? Rather than... Let me put you all onto game. Right? There's different kind of crypto accounts. And you know what? I'm not even putting y'all onto game. You all probably know more than me. But like if you could like save your money in USDT, as far as like in your crypto wallet, this is a coin. It's Ethereum, or what is it? Ethereum based coin that doesn't go down in value. Barely, if it does, it's like by nothing. Okay, but it retains its value. So you can put your money, transfer and transform it into USDT, or get paid in such, and never make it touch into freaking American money completely. Just hold it there. Right? I don't need it yet. I don't need to put it on my bank account yet. I'll just keep it in the crypto wallet. And then next thing you know, let me go draw for that 80 grand that I got on my crypto wallet. And it's frozen. Oh, that shit would make me freaking might want to go run and grab the guns. What? I ain't got shit saved on mine. I can't even imagine how much Akademiks got on a crypto wallet that's blocked, cut off. Oh my God.
Akademiks, or maybe I'm just being naive. You know
I think Grand.
But Grand,
he's innocent.
Akademiks TV,
he's innocent.
No,
Grand, you're innocent.
Nah,
Grand, you're innocent. He's a victim.
What's the thing?
He's a victim in all.
I don't know if he's innocent of these allegations that he's being accused of, but he'd be wilding on Akademiks TV. And that's the thing I told Akademiks too. Akademiks was like, yo, these guys, man, they're
I don't know Akademiks TV on Twitter. I follow I Am Akademiks. I follow Akademiks on.
Yo, good point. Just saying that to freezing accounts, that would take a federal investigation and not Rock Nation. Fam, right now, keep in mind they're dealing with a lawsuit with Stake, Aiden Ross, Akademiks, and Drake. Right? So, and this is the second one that's been filed, because there was the original one that was filed. I forgot exactly what state that it was in. That was just that was just Drake and Aiden Ross. But this now, the second, or it might be a third one, is they added Akademiks to this lawsuit because he's also has a contract with Stakes, and Stakes and freaking Kick is the same thing, right? So that's
spooky shit right now. This is beyond just again, I'll say it again. This is beyond just two guys who make content, who have big media outlets, who are beefing with each other. This can get super federal real quick.
Yeah, Ack was like, yeah, these guys, my guys are being exposed, and people are doxing my guys, and they're coming after him. No, Ack, these motherfuckers be on social media talking crazy about people.
Oh, and the chickens are coming on the roof.
The chickens are coming on the fucking roof.
5 lawsuits? Oh my Lord. Can we do that quickly? We got time. I only got a couple more topics left, I think. We got time. Let me look this up. Stakes. Sorry. Lawsuits. Okay, so high-profile lawsuits are targeting the online crypto casino Stake.com, its U.S. social casino Stakes US, and celebrity promoters like Drake and Aiden Ross. The lawsuit alleges deceptive marketing, illegal gambling, and the use of the platform's tipping feature to allegedly manipulate music stream numbers. How many of them? Many lawsuits. Let's do this. Open right now. Let's see. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so there's one in the federal, Virginia federal RICO and streaming fraud class action. Jesus Christ. There's one in Missouri for deceptive practice class action. There's one in California for civil enforcement lawsuit. There's one in Illinois for gambling loss recovery class action. And there's one in New Jersey for consumer protection lawsuit. And there's, oh my God, there's 6 of them. Oh, Lord. For what is this? Prime Dice founder internal partnership lawsuit. That's a lot. Let me just double check that these are all stake. Yeah, these are all stake lawsuits. Holy shit.
Bruce, you can't do that. You can't throw rocks and hide your hand, but I guess you can if you hide behind AVRs. What's the shit called? Avatars of Akademiks, right? And say your name is Grand Wizard Chat nigga. But now that your name is actually out there, George Win or whatever it is, and people are actually coming to your house, talking to you and your parents. People in Australia are writing articles about what's going on. Think you might want to relax. Think you might want to take a step back and be like, yo, this is getting a bit too much. Because at the worst.
No. Now what you're doing right here, Charlamagne, this is your way of showing Grand Wizard, yo, fall back, fam. Back up. I got the ting on me, Brethren. Back up. All right. This is Grand Wizard's warning right here. This clip on Brilliant Idiots.
At the worst, I see I can see like heavy lawsuits, you know what I mean, that cost you a lot of money. And I don't know what the ramifications are with political things. I do know that when you post political stuff on social media and you're endorsing people, you have to tell people that you got paid for it.
Disclose payment
every single time. You can't just make a broad statement like, yo, I got paid by Republic. Every single time you do a post that's political that you got paid for, you have to disclose
That's probably a good
that.
rule. That's probably a good rule because then you know that at least the audience gets to decipher whether it's authentic to who you are, what you believe, or these are somebody else's ideas and they're using it.
Is that not something to tell somebody? If somebody has given you a heads up before about some bullshit, is that not a reason to pick up the phone and give somebody a heads up?
Well, I think what you did was quite benevolent. I don't see why, but it doesn't seem clear that he's upset at you. Is he upset?
No, but it's Akademiks TV.
But you're saying
what's the connection between?
No, it's Akademiks too, man. It's cool to say that, and like Charlamagne's trying to act naive, like, no, it's not Act, it's Akademiks TV. No, it's Act and Akademiks TV. They want smoke, nigga.
I mean, Akademiks and Akademiks TV.
That's his guy.
Does he own Akademiks TV?
He must.
Who?
Akademiks.
Oh, I don't know. I know. They said George is definitely part of.
Well, you don't know.
Akademiks TV. I told.
Who told you that?
The dude Carson.
Yeah.
And the dude Carson told, allegedly told investigators when he cooperated, allegedly that he used to run Akademiks TV, but he gave it to George and Drake.
And Drake. So now,
Drake?
Drake?
What? Yo, why did that guy like Drake is freaking over there typing out captions and shit, man? That's wild.
now we believe that Drake
I don't know. I don't
putting out 3 albums.
I'm not saying I'm believing any of
and
this.
tweeting.
I'm just saying what's happening.
He's a busy guy, this guy. Yeah.
That's what I said.
All I'm simply saying is they do come to the defense a lot.
Oh, of course.
A lot.
That's where the bread is buttered.
A lot. And after Jay-Z dropped his freestyle this Saturday, he got off me for a second and they just went straight Jay-Z, you know?
Well, we got to talk about that freestyle.
But we will. And I just think I'll put a button on it by saying I think that maybe.
Because liking someone is not a crime. Like, you love Kendrick, you think he's an amazing artist. Nobody would ever assume you're getting paid to defend Kendrick.
It's not. But I just think it's 2 things, right?
That's what Andrew had posted, or not Andrew, but Grand Wizard. He had posted about Andrew right now saying, yo, liking someone is not a crime. Liking Drake is not a crime. You know, he sunned Charlamagne the God. This is like a 25-minute clip, fam. He only said one thing during that whole clip that maybe sounded a little bit more like logical as far as an argument. But everything else, he's just letting Charlamagne cook.
And, you know, when you have those Clippers on your side, that's a great team to have on your side.
They run the internet. The Clippers run the fucking
But
internet.
they're also a horrible person to not be on your side.
Oh, of course.
So if you're somebody, because I was wondering, I'm like, damn, Mac, I told you this information. Why didn't you tell your audience that? Why didn't you tell your audience what I told you about George?
Watch the divide and conquer tactic he's about to use.
Carson.
Oh.
And why haven't Akademiks TV aimed at Jeremy? Maybe I missed it. Jeremy Heck. Like after what Jeremy accused y'all of.
So instead of going at Jeremy.
Because I don't even have that information Jeremy got.
How
I didn't
Jeremy
get that.
got it?
I don't know. I don't have that. The stuff I got is music stuff and, a couple of like political campaigns.
How would he get that information?
I don't know. But that's my point. My point is, I ain't see y'all pointing the finger at him or going at him. So why would you go at the person that gave your, guy a heads up? But I think.
What is your point?
Listen,
what do you think? What is your reason?
I don't know if Act shared the information with them.
Why would he share it? If he's actually skeptical of them, why would he share that information with them?
Because you should let people know that you on to what they got going on, so maybe they stop. Which is why I'm doing this right now. But it's just interesting, right? Because once again, like I said, they're good to have on your side and they're good to not have on your side. Because what if they wake up one morning and stop fucking with that? What if Act wake up one morning and it's all of a sudden it's DJ Akademiks was accused of drugging and raping a girl in 2024? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then
Wow, the divide and conquer tactic complete. Woo, this boy's good. $200 million man. You say bro's dumb? I don't know how dumb he is. He playing dumb. But that little tactic right there, do I need to rewind it? Bring it back.
Once again, like I said, they're good to have on your side and they're good to not have on your side. Because what if they wake up one morning and stop fucking with that?
What if
Act wake up one morning and it's all of a sudden it's DJ Akademiks was accused of drugging and raping a girl in 2024? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then they're amplifying that.
That's my
What if? Right? Or what if Charlamagne, the $200 million man, is able to afford his own Clippers and they're able to start spreading a narrative? What if?
That's my point. Like the tables can turn just.
So you think
like
it's
that.
like private?
Or even, let's even add another layer. And listen, Grandy, you know I fuck with you, brother. But what if Charlamagne got that kind of paper that he can make your people turn around. Ooh. You want to work for me? I'll give you an offer you can't refuse.
Private security, it's like, yeah, they secure you until someone else pays
You
more.
see what I'm saying? And I'm glad you said that, because I told Act that. I said, Act, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. People that can get paid to do certain things will do that to the highest fucking bidder.
Oops, almost done.
If you think otherwise, you're bugging. Not just Act, but anybody out there. The way a person does anything
This is
how they
terrifying.
do everything.
Remember the early days of the internet with podcasts when like nobody knew that there was money surrounding it, and it was so. It is interesting, like not to make this like a money thing, but like money corrupts everything. Like you make too much money in sports, people start really cheating. When there's no money in sports, it's just people playing it for the love.
Watch the rich guy complaining. Yo, why is these podcasters? Why are us podcasters making so much damn money?
For the game. Yeah. You start to make $100 million, people are taking steroids, they're taking peptides, they're doing everything they possibly can to get a competitive advantage. Yeah. They sent in Michael Jordan fucking poison pizza during the playoffs.
You see what I'm saying? This shit is filthy. And I thought about
why can't we just make money in peace? Like, bro, you know what? Come to the territory, bro. Rich, famous. You know what? Guess what? You're gonna end up on the timeline. You fart too loud, they're gonna put you on the timeline, brother. It is what it is.
Because I was even saw the shit with Travis Scott. Like Travis Scott got accused because he was using that same PR firm that went after Rebel Wilson and all of them.
Okay, so they're gonna get into a whole other segment with Rebel Wilson and the PR firms and all that stuff. But I need to know what you guys think about this whole debacle over here, right? Is Charlamagne the God playing 4D chess with this segment here? Like I said, they have only an hour and 11 minutes for this episode, where their episodes are usually about 2 hours long. He said, yo, I got shit to do. So he made sure to get to it. And they spent most of this episode addressing the Akademiks beef, or I'll put in quotations, Akademiks beef, right? Is he playing 4D chess? Is he trying to cause dissension in the ranks? Cause separation between the chat niggas with this move right here? Or is he really innocent? Like he's just trying to warn Ak, like, yo, Ak, there's niggas just trying to freaking get at your guys, right? Let me know what y'all think, right? Keep in mind, right? Just some more things to think about for anybody who's going to be commenting later on. He posted a picture of Grand Wizard on the screen for a video that by the time we finished reacting to it, I'm sure it got another 1,000 views. It did. It got another 4,000 views. We just finished reacting to it. And it did 4,000 views during the time I was reacting. This is a hot video. But by the time what's their usual views count on their shit? By the time they're done with this one right here, it might have 1 million. With Grand Wizard's face all over it. What's their regular view count like? All right. Did they even clip that too? They might have even clipped it. They got a member section up. You look at this. 3 weeks ago, 278,000. 7 days ago, 212,000. Right, this one has 80,000 in 12 hours. It already has 80,000. I just switched the screen, fam. This is going to do at least 300,000 with Grand Wizard's face all over it. Arms House. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think of this, man. This might be some treason. And let me know if y'all think Akademiks and Charlamagne the God can patch this up in some kind of way, or it's just gone too far at this point. All right. But yeah, let's move on. Okay. Let these rich guys figure it out on their own. Let me see what the poll is before we move on here. I asked, with the Akademiks and Charlamagne, will the Charlamagne and Akademiks beef get worse? 59% said yes, and 41% says no. All right. So what we got next? Lena The Plug. The Plug. Okay. Adam 22 and Lena The Plug, there was a whole announcement made where Lena was saying that she's getting a divorce from Adam 22 Everybody on the internet went wild. And then she doubled back after and said that it's not happening. There was some kind of stalker that was getting at her and saying that, you know, and filed this divorce suit. Okay, we'll play that.
This story is so insane that if you don't believe me, I honestly don't blame you. Someone who is not me has been trying to file for divorce on my behalf. I know this because they've been filling out the paperwork incorrectly, and so it is being sent to my house. It happened in, I think, March and then in April. I guess they finally figured out how to properly file for divorce because now there's a legitimate case number at the courthouse under my name. They have been forging my signature, and I know who they are because their name is on the check that got sent to my house claiming that I want to be divorced. Now, this TMZ article came out, so I have to tell you guys about this. It claims that I filed for divorce on my birthday. On my birthday, I was on Rodeo with Adam and my daughter shopping for my birthday, not at the courthouse filing for divorce. This article also claims that I only get $3,000 a month in spousal support and that I have no access to any of our other finances, basically implying that like Adam sends me out to work and then just hoards all of my money. Not true. We're both breadwinners, but I make more most of the time and I have access to all of my finances. So not true. I know that everyone out there was like so hyped, like everything that they've ever believed about us. They're like, yeah, we knew they weren't going to make it. They're divorcing. Not true. But what an insane story. Like, how am I going to undo this? When I called the courthouse to be like, is there actually a case number under my name? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, so what do I do? They're like, wait, we don't know because like you filed it. I'm like, but not me, this other person who I guess we can call like a crazy psycho stalker fan, maybe. My theory is that they're talking to a catfish person who's pretending to be me and claiming that like Adam does all this awful stuff to me, help me get out of it type thing, send me money, I need help. And so they're being duped by this person. This same person, because I know who they are, I know their name, had the cops come to my house 2 different times filing a wellness check. And I had to tell the cops like, come in, I'm not being abused. So yeah, now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do to undo this because I did not file for divorce.
Okay, so she actually went in depth a little bit more in a new TMZ interview. You know, they had to get the information because a lot of people are wondering, like, yo, you can't, if this is a play, then you guys are gonna go to jail, right? You can't go and file a fake divorce suit or whatever they call it, divorce filing, just for internet fodder so that you guys can get some more views, right? Adam 22 has been out here. He's been flexing how much money he's been making and stuff. If you go to his Instagram stories, he's got his estimated revenue. You know, shout out to all of the members for making this our best month ever on YouTube. He actually put the video of him and Whack 100 talking about the divorce behind the paywall before the announcement was made. Okay, insane growth. Gonna go hard for the rest of the month and make June even bigger. So this could be some kind of a ploy to be able to help turn up both of their platforms and their combined platform when it comes to Plug Talk. And if it is, somebody's gonna have to go to jail for that. I'm sorry, you can't file fake lawsuits. So she goes in depth a little bit more in this new interview that I'll pull up right now and explains why it's not cap. Let's get to it. Let me get rid of some of these ads.
I believe that if this didn't happen to me, I truly believe that if this didn't happen to me, I wouldn't believe it. But I have a stack of papers right here from rejected court filings that ended up in my mailbox last month.
Well, that's more than a divorce filing. What are those?
What are the other things?
Summons. I think it's multiple failed divorce filings because there's multiple sets of checks that were sent.
Can you trace the checks to find out who wrote them?
I know who wrote them. I've done my own investigation. I figured out, what their Instagram is. I know what their Facebook account is.
Why are they doing it?
I have a couple theories. But my main one is that I believe they're being spoken to on an account that is using my imagery, but isn't me. And that person is getting money out of them by saying things like,
sorry, I can't get rid of this ad. Oh, now it disappears. Okay, we're on a website. When you're on websites, it's just brutal. And I have an ad blocker, but websites are brutal. So just excuse me with the hotel.com ad, all right?
Adam holds all the finances, so I don't actually have access to any of them. And I really need out of this relationship. He's abusing me because this person called multiple wellness checks to my house as well. So I believe in a way that they're a victim.
So you think they're being catfished by someone who is trying to get money out of them, and now this person is trying to be the hero and save you from Adam, which you don't need. What I'm wondering is what came to mind version was that this could be a stalker or somebody who had an obsession with you or with Adam and was trying to break up the relationship so they'd have a path in.
That's the other thing is like maybe this person is so upset by our lifestyle and by the fact that Adam allows me to have these marital relationships. So they want to free me from him by filing for this divorce.
I mean, the first version you said is kind of innocent. Like you said, this person would be a victim. But I also think Harvey's version is really a possibility, and that would seem more dangerous. What are the police saying to you?
So she's completely clearing this where it's like, it wasn't me. I don't know how this got filed. If it is them in any way and they've been able to figure out a way to like loophole this by like saying it wasn't me who filed it, we have a stalker and they're the one who filed it, and it's really them the whole time, that is serious 4D chess.
About this person, because obviously you have the name. Have you given it to police?
I gave it to police. They came to my house. They took a report. They took photos of everything. They weren't, I mean, at least the cop that came to my house was not taking it very seriously. He had a theory that someone was impersonating this person. I was like, what? Anyways, I don't feel like that went anywhere, but all I could do was say like, look, there's all this forged paperwork. This is not my signature. So they filed it under identity theft.
Well, what are you doing? At a point, are you just kind of sitting back waiting for the next, bomb to drop? Or can you do anything proactively to make it stop?
I'm going to pursue the police again. And this person is out of state. So I'm also going to have to pursue in another state.
We're going to need to see follow-ups, okay? I'm going to need Adam22 to get on his podcast every update that they get and give us an update. Because if not, bro, this is a play.
I just want them to sort of be, if it's the catfish thing, to be woken up and realize like they've never actually spoken to me and they're not helping me.
So I get that someone else filed this, but then right after that, Adam posted something going, freedom. And I'm available, ladies.
Yeah.
So if you guys know it's not a divorce, why is he out there promoting himself as a single man?
So we were actually on set. We were doing a podcast. And, right as the podcast finished, Adam looks at his phone. He goes, TMZ says you're filing for divorce. And I have multiple texts from friends saying, like, are you okay? So I don't know if something was already out there, but Adam was like, I guess just,
Wait a minute. Didn't she say earlier that she was out with her kid shopping on her birthday when they found out about the divorce filings? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure she's not mixing up the stories.
Like, let's just run with it because it's funny and we know it's not true.
Next time, call us. Let us know it's fake. Let us
I'll let you guys.
They're the ones who freaking published the story is TMZ. And we believe TMZ. So now TMZ, if this is true, then they're cool. But if these guys, if her and her husband created a fake case to get us to click on their shit, and then they got TMZ to report the story, then they're making TMZ look crazy because they ain't even catch the play. And then now they got TMZ reporting fake news. Insane.
You guys know, yeah. And then if I actually ever file for divorce, I guess this is gonna be
interesting. What do y'all think, gang? Is this a play? Were they running a play on the people? What the hell is up with this site? Hold on, let me get this off the screen here. Were they running a play on the people right here with this? Right? Cops aren't helping find divorce filings imposters. The cops aren't helping, gang. Right? I don't know, man. There's a part of me that believes her, but then there's just a part of me that I've seen this before. They're really good at accumulating traction from just, fake shit. They had the whole thing with Adam 22 walking around with the gay guy. Y'all remember that shit? And then everybody was like, yo, Adam's gay. He's taking photo shoots and shit with the youth. And then he was like, oh, April Fools. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that Adam 22 and Lena have run the ultimate play on the public? And just for us to even be continuously talking about them, if it is a play, then it's a well-played play. All right? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am going to move on to, I'm going to do one more story, and I'm going to save the story about the tourist crime ring for the podcast tomorrow. We got an episode to film tomorrow afternoon. Just a quick announcement before I continue with my last story. I'm going to be doing an IRL stream tomorrow, another behind the scenes stream, maybe get into a quick rant. It's not going to be a long stream, but something right before the podcast. I got proper audio now. If there's any news that breaks tomorrow morning that needs to be broken in real time, I'll be able to catch it. I'll be streaming early, probably around 10:30, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Okay, so look out for day 13 of 30 tomorrow IRL. Okay, I might even be going on road. The only thing that's stopping me from doing the on-road thing before I do the episodes is I'm not trying to dox my street or where my building is and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Mans talk a lot of shit. Okay, I want to get to one last story over here because Rebel News is the content creator.
Folks, I can't believe this.
My bad. Rebel News is the content creation platform that I watch all the time. I get a lot of news from there. And they are also the ones who do a lot of coverage on Tim Hortons that we cover over here on the live stream. The only problem is right now they have been banned from going into any other Tim Hortons because of the continuous coverage that they've done. Okay. I don't know. It's actually hurting my feelings, man. You know what? Let me just play the video. Because if I might have to go and take up the charge for this, man. I might have to go into Tim Hortons with the freaking mics and shit and, pick up where Rebel News left off. But I'll play the video.
I am counting folks, I can't believe this. I am counting 3 York Regional Police cruisers. Oh, wow.
There's no jobs here, and I'm struggling. I'm 27 years old, and I deserve to feed my family.
Folks, you're not going to believe this. I am banned from all Tim Hortons stores in Canada for life. David Menzies for Rebel News here on a sidewalk outside of an Aurora, Ontario Tim Hortons. And folks, I stress, I am on a sidewalk, a public sidewalk. And I have to stay here because if I venture even into the parking lot, the owner of this franchise is going to call York Regional Police. Now, what would I be charged with? Well, officially, it's trespassing. Unofficially,
how did we know trespassing was going to be the word?
It's for asking impolite questions, for calling out Tim Hortons in a whopper of a lie. You see, several days ago, Tim Hortons made a big media splash. Hey, we're going back to hiring Canadian citizens, which would be great news if it weren't fake news, because we did a little digging, and there right now is about 90 job postings under the Temporary Foreign Workers Program, in which Tim Hortons is excluding Canadian citizens from these jobs and hiring non-citizens instead. It's kind of ironic.
Timmy's gotcha, bitch. Wow. Then they tell it, hey, we're going to bring back, Canadian workers. Start hiring Canadians. No more temporary foreign workers. Cap.
Ironic, isn't it, folks? Tim Hortons loves selling its wares to Canadians, but when it comes to hiring Canadians, Nah, they're not really into you all that much. Now, you may recall my cameraman Lincoln J and I were here last Friday at this particular Aurora Tim Hortons. We were doing streeters of customers. We wanted to know what they think of Tim Hortons giving the bums rush to Canadian citizens. You know, with the exception of two decrepit carny Karens.
Decrepit carny Karens is crazy.
Everybody didn't like that policy. Here, check out the video evidence.
It was an interesting loophole that the government opened up that Tim Hortons definitely exploited.
To be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to Dunkin' Donuts coming.
Canadians genuinely don't have anywhere to work now, and prices keep going up.
Maybe it's dealing with the immigrant is easier.
I feel like it's unfair because if they're trying to serve Canadians, I feel like they should be hiring them as well so they could benefit everybody.
Sounds kind of white.
I'll have you in court.
Oh,
Get the f- away from me.
what would the charge be, ma'am? You interrupted me.
Whoa.
Get lost, you pig.
You know, I'm angry because I feel like you're one of Donald Trump's crew that came up here from the States that caused more fucking shit.
Why? Because we have a problem with temporary
Get
foreign workers.
away from me.
Yo, look at
Who are
that face.
Why? Because we have a problem with temporary foreign.
Damn. Imagine waking up to that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Having that on top, fam. Woo. Jesus Christ. You know that one's married too, fam. I'm not trying to diss the lady, but I'm dissing the lady, bro. That's a gruesome sight.
Away from.
Look at that face, fam. She literally looks like a ghost. She looks like she was drawn.
Me.
You've been asked to leave.
Who are you, sir?
Please leave. I'm the owner of the franchise.
Oh, why are you hiring temporary foreign workers?
Please leave or I'm calling the police.
Why? I mean,
leave. Get out of our drive-thru.
Tim Hortons is used to getting its way, at least in the mainstream media. Tim Hortons is one of the biggest advertisers in Canada. So
I love
the
that hat.
unspoken arrangement, the quid pro quo, if you will, is that the mainstream media will write glowing stories about Tim Hortons, and in return, they will receive several thousand, maybe even millions of dollars in advertising. You see how it works between Timmy's and the Trained Seals and the MSM? Tim Hortons on Monday sent us a legal letter. And basically, here's the skinny. For me, practicing unauthorized and unapproved journalism, I am now banned for life from visiting any Tim Hortons in Canada. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Here, I'll read you an excerpt from that legal letter. Quote, David Menzies, due to past behavior, is not, for any reason, permitted access to the premises, including parking lots, landscaped areas, and drive-thrus of any Tim Hortons restaurant in Canada, any and all manufacturing and distribution facilities owned or operated by TDL across Canada, and the Tim Hortons offices in Montreal, Calgary, and Toronto, end quote. And that was signed by Mr. Tim Bit. Well, I made up that part. It's just that I can't make out the signature. It really does look like Tim Bit to me. Well, folks, what are the odds? I bumped into Adrian. I saw him here last Friday. I explained to him off camera that because of my impolite report of Tim Hortons, I am now banned for life at every Tim Hortons in Canada. Adrian, what do you think? Is that a just punishment or a bit of overreach on behalf of Timmy's?
I think it's a little too much. Maybe a bit of an overstep, you know? I think what would be reasonable is maybe like a temporary ban from this location, but not nationwide and not permanently.
Yes. And one last thing, I understand our presence here, the school sent an email out to all parents of students noting that Rebel News was, in the parking lot of the Tim Hortons. What's their problem?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. All I know is they sent the email out and that's about it.
We caught Tim Hortons in a whopper of a lie. They said several days ago they're hiring Canadians again, but they're not. They're still exploiting the temporary foreign worker program. And now they're getting belligerent. Earlier today, they called the cops on my colleague just for showing up on a sidewalk reporting.
Oh, they try to send Shorty in instead. Wow. Well, they know who she is too. They watch the channel, fam.
About this scam. Unbelievable. You know what, folks? We want you to wear your anger literally on your...
You can't wear the Rebel News shirts. That's the problem. Don't wear the Rebel News merch and try to do the report. And don't put the Rebel News around the microphone. You might have to go with the DJI mics and just try to do a covert mission at this point, fam. It's not going to work anymore just being all Rebel Newsed out and trying to go over there, fam.
Shirt sleeves. Please go to Boycott Tim.
Wow. Y'all copping this? Y'all copping this? Make Tim Hortons Canadian again? One in the chat if y'all copping this shirt. Make Tim Hortons Canadian again. It's not bad still.
.ca. That's boycotttims.ca.
And they got a blue one too? Let me know. One in the chat if you copping that. In the blue or the black. Wow, look like a Tim Hortons cup.
Some limited edition merchandise regarding Tim Hortons. And guess what? We got a special deal for you. When you get onto that website, use the code HIGHERCanadians. That's Higher Canadians, and you will get a 10% discount. But hurry, this offer ends on June 30th. And you know this business about being banned for life? I swear, folks, I'm having deja vu back to the late 80s. Do you remember when heel wrestling referee in the WWE?
Okay, I don't care about all this. So yeah, he basically bashes Tim Hortons for the rest of this. Okay. If you guys want to go check out the full video, I think there's a scene where the cops come and see him right here. I need to go check out.
On yonder sidewalk. And can you arrest them? No. And that's it. But no, they ragged the puck, to use a hockey analogy, for 1 hour. What the hell were they talking about? And during that hour, how many real crimes were being committed in York region? Oh, and folks, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, as they were packing up to leave, it was a very, very slow withdrawal. In fact, for a while, Lincoln and I thought they're going to wait us out. They're not going to leave until we leave. Hey, we have the time. But get a load of this. The supervisor, the guy in the Ford F-150 pickup truck, he went across the street and he parked it right next to my truck. They know my truck. They know my license plate number. Was it a coincidence? I mean, there was literally acres of parking spaces, but he parked right beside my truck. You know what
Bro, they have all of your information recorded, bro. They're just like, yo, is this guy going to show up today?
I think that's intimidation tactics. So in any event, I'm banned from Tim Hortons for life.
You're done.
What else am I banned from? Am I banned from, I don't know, going on a scenic drive in Kapuskasing during a wintertime blizzard? Am I banned from attending a Yoko Ono concert?
Well, let's see what point he gets to.
Oh, the humanity yet again. But don't worry, Tims. I'm going to abide by the ban. You think I'm champing at the bit to get into your filthy restaurants and consume your garbage cuisine? Especially if you're going to threaten to arrest me for trespass? No thanks. You don't have to worry about that.
Personally, I think they...
This guy's like acting like he mad. Like, bro, you don't eat any of their food anyway, bro. It's like, yo, I don't care about your fucking place. Think I care? Listen, I fuck with these guys. I love me some Rebel News, but bruh, you've been going crazy. You've been bashing them, getting bare views. You know what's messed up? This channel's not even monetized. So they have to like make sure to sell merch and stuff like that, right? Or they might be monetized now, but they weren't monetized for a space of time. 66,000 views on this in 12 hours. So this is going crazy. This is one of I don't know how many videos that these guys have done. If you just go Rebel News and look up Tim Hortons, if I just put Tim, okay. Tim Hortons wanted me arrested for doing my job. The video we just watched. Tim Hortons called the cops after we exposed their lies, which is this is the one with Shorty, who's obviously banned as well. Tim Hortons doesn't have a single Canadian employee. 5 days ago, it's just day after day almost. Tim Hortons having a meltdown after we exposed their lies. Tim Hortons is desperate to hide this. Yo. If I'm the owner of Tim Hortons, I'm going to be like, yo, get these guys away from my franchise, bro. Any store you see this guy at, if you even see a guy in a fedora, I don't even care if it's not him. Get him out of here. Oshawa Tim Hortons forced to be closed to close dining area and bathroom due to dangerous vagrants. Yo, bro. I'm not saying I condone of the ban, but I understand. All right. You are making them look bad. Look, is Tim Hortons downsizing its donuts and wraps? Like, nigga. It's not slander because a lot of the shit you're saying is true. I'm getting informed about how trash Tim Hortons is, besides my life experience, from you. So if I'm the owner of Tim Hortons, I'll be like, get the fuck out of here, B. But it's not right. It's not right. But anyhow, I'm going to end it there, okay? We are on day 12 of 30. Big salute to everybody in the chat who's been tapping in from the beginning to now. Everybody who's been, chiming in and out of the chat. Salute. All right. We'll be back tomorrow, like I said, around 10:30, maybe 11 a.m. for an IRL stream to continue our 30 for 30, day 13 on the way. And we'll also be filming an episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. So anybody who's watching a replay of this later, let me know in the comments below if you have any topics that you want us to address on the episode that's going to be dropping Monday. All right. Until tomorrow, we are off of this. Doses.